Oh yeah, Doug showed up. Or hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? We're gonna wait until some people get on in here, and then we'll get started. And then we'll do our content warning and whatnot, and we'll go from there. I'm still not seeing chat for some reason. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Can you, Rachel? Can you still see dice by any chance?
I thought we said 4:30.
Oh, did I
4:30.
say 4:30? Oops.
Well, I think you did it for 16. I think you changed it to 18 later.
Yeah, I changed it to no. I put it 17, and then I moved. Am I? Is it there we go. How about this now? Is it better? Here, I'll try this again.
Stream your stream on stream. Say that 5 times fast.
It's supposed to be that screen.
Let me open the bubble window really quickly. It's too goddamn hot in here.
Okay.
And that's why I'm wearing a sleeveless.
There we go.
Not one with sleeves.
Is that better, Rachel? Okay. Stand by, everybody. We're just doing some last minute tech stuff. Yikes. All right, everybody. We're just gonna do some tech support. Yeah, well, we'll get to that. I want to wait until well, it seems that we got 6 people here. That should be enough. Yeah, so got a little bit of a preamble here for you guys before we jump right into it. So the obligatory content warning. This is a really dark game where monsters are behaving monstrous. One of my favorite actual plays has this phrase that I really liked. Hold the actions of the characters to the characters, not against the players. And stand by that. If these people are good people, they're just playing monsters. By the way, your desktop is showing up, by the way, on stream. Rachel. Yeah. Rachel. There we go. All right. As I was saying, yeah, content warning. This is going to be a dark setting. If blood is scary to you and you don't like the idea of blood, body horror, I mean, hell, even anything to abusive relationships and more, this game probably isn't for you. So take care of yourself. Don't be here for me, be there for you. If you need to take a break, I won't take any offense to it. This is a dark game. There's a reason why this is called the World of Darkness. It's not sunshines and rainbows, and it's definitely not a happy-go-lucky D&D game. It's something that's really dark. So I also want to start by saying that most of the synthwave that's done here is done by White Bat Studios. They said that I'm allowed to use their music as long as I let them know, or I credit them for it. So this is me doing that. And then additionally, a band called Choke Chain also allowed me to use their music. So check them out if I'm playing a track that you like. It's by probably them. Everything else is used in Creative Commons. So anyone else can get bent. Anyone else who gets mad. Oh, and then Aim for the Head. That's another EDM group that I use. Let's see here. An additional thing. The World of Darkness canon is a tumultuous thing. It's very, very fickle. So, yeah, it's more of a suggestion. You canon crazies, deal with it. Definitely, this is a game about, I try to focus the game about our coterie, not so much about the World of Darkness canon at large. So take it as the canon is a suggestion. Now, with all that being said, that is the colloquial term that vampires use to describe themselves. It'd be silly for them to call themselves vampires. They don't really vibe like that, for lack of a better phrase. They are Machiavellian, they are dark, and they have their own ambitions that transcend the ambition of one who is confined by mortal tethers. So, again, they are ruled by the blood. Did it not? Does it keep switching? Well, it says okay, this is weird. I don't know why it would switch, because I need to switch windows every now and again. There. It should be back up now. And the moment I'm going to click off of it just to see what happens. Because I need to do that in order to get music. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Oh, so it's still that, eh? That's weird. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, stand by. We're dealing with some tech difficulties here. We're still figuring it out.
She's right about the apps, man. Like, I think they make medication for that.
Shut up. Why you gotta be so rude, El?
I mean, like, I had the same problem, and then I got on meds, and, solve your problem.
TMI.
Yeah, TMI indeed.
Hey, man, everybody says be open.
Yeah, give me one moment.
Watch ain't been ready a day in his life.
You actually right though. You're like you actually. I kind of just do shit. Sometimes it works. It looks better. It looks really good. Looks really good.
Looks fine to me.
Let's see. Okay. And if I click off of it for the slightest moment, is it gonna? Is it still there? Okay, cool. Okay. Sure. Now again, to those of you who weren't here before, Vampire is a dark story. A story of undead machinations, conspiracies, control. And there's no pretty picture in vampires. They're all, for the most part, their own sort of monster. But there's still a shred of humanity that they must cling on to in order not to be consumed by their thirst for blood. Now, without any further ado, we'll get started here. Maybe, if there we go. I'm just making sure my dice site doesn't go away. I have to keep making sure. Okay, we're good, I think. All right. So first, before we jump into the game proper, might want to turn down the... There we go. Turn down the music slightly. All right. Before we get into the game proper, I would like to go around the hypothetical table, and I want everyone to introduce themselves, and perhaps their clan, if they wish. What?
Name someone.
Yeah, so we'll start with Simon.
Name Simon.
Stop whispering. No, I'm just kidding.
Gangrel.
You might want to turn it down a little more.
Turn it down more.
That's all.
Okay. My name is Antonio Moreno. Friends call me Tony. La Sombra.
Okay. And Hugh.
She muted herself.
Hugh.
She's
You,
laughing.
you're muted. You silly goose.
Oof.
Silly goose. Like, can you turn it down? All I can hear is cello.
I turned it down.
You can turn it down too on Discord if it's
Yeah.
too loud. Just left click and use volume. Please introduce yourself again because we didn't hear you.
Sorry. I am Hugh Mann. I am a Tremere from Italy, and I was embraced in 1947.
Old.
Man.
Apparently the dice is still black. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Hey, there we go. There we go. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking in the kitchen now. All right. One more thing I want to bring attention to is that if you guys wish to donate anything, if you guys want to tip me, that's up to you. Definitely don't need to, but just scroll down and go to the donate thing. Anything, any monetary contributions will be put directly back into the channel. Now, without further ado.
Wait.
Yep. And then Casper, who are you playing today?
Way to dox me. But anyway,
You said you didn't mind your name being used.
So I'm Luke, and I am a Ventru.
Luke. Very well. We open up our scene in the depths of Chicago proper. An old restaurant, one of Italian origin, to which there we see our kindred, who are all told to meet at this location to be put on a job to investigate some happenings that we will get right into. The lights kind of cast a dark amber hue over the scarlet and brass color themes of this Italian restaurant. If you guys would want to describe, this is a very open restaurant. There's a lot of floor space. What are you guys doing? Like, as you guys are impatiently waiting for what you know to be the prince, as well as the La Sombra Primogen, or excuse me, the aspiring La Sombra Primogen. Open roleplay.
How long have we been waiting so far?
Say about 5 minutes or so.
Okay. In that case, I'll probably just be sitting, my eyes peeled to the door. Maybe a little anxious, but none of it shows on my face. They don't need to see that.
By the way, I want to make note, Simon, you are not present at this moment. Luke,
I'm there.
what is it that you're doing? Oh, sorry.
Are you talking to Simon or me?
Simon. I was saying Simon is not present at this moment.
Luke is penning through his notepad, and seems to be he's just going over notes for something.
And Hugh, what are you doing?
I'm there at the table. I'm leaned back, relaxing. I'm just enjoying my time. Looking around and waiting for somebody else to show up.
Simon, I think your video went out.
It's fine. Not in the scene.
Is that you?
Yes, it's fine. Not in the scene. So
Okay, fair enough. So, do you guys conversate with each other? You guys have likely seen each other in passing in various Elysiums. Little vampire get-togethers, little soirees where the elder can talk to the child, or without fear of reprisal. It's a time where Kindred can bring up problems and issues that they might have with their superiors and their elders, and handle things, and occasionally even duel. So again, to have seen each other in passing, but I doubt any of you have had any significant conversation with one another. Now seems to be an interesting opportunity to.
What I'm doing with my eyes right now is exactly what I'm doing with these people. I'm sizing them up, seeing if they're worth the cut of their cloth. Part of me doesn't like what he sees. Part of me is very much old school and that crotchety old man on the porch just looking at these kids. But it doesn't show on my face, it's only in my eyes.
And how would you describe yourself, Antonio? What are you wearing?
Well, right now I'm wearing a charcoal gray suit, a white button-up. Got it from an Italian tailor about a couple blocks away from here. Nice guy, name's Roberto. Does really good suits. Anywho. But if I'm coming to do a job, I gotta dress for the occasion. You don't just come here willy-nilly doing whatever the fuck you want, like goddamn. Is this your first time, working for someone professional? Jesus, these people have no manners. But I digress.
Very well. Oh my god, I hate this dice. All right. Hugh, how would you describe yourself?
You're a gentleman with peppered hair, and I'm not going to attempt to do an accent because it'd just go too offensive.
Goddamn.
But I'm relaxing, lean back in my chair, and I look over at Antonio and go, "You really need to relax. You're going to give yourself a heart attack."
Does she say that audibly?
I say that audibly while looking at you, lean back, rubbing my belly.
A smile cracks across my face.
Hold on. Hugh, you're coming in broken. Is your mic off?
No.
Okay. Continue, Antonio.
A smile cracks across my face, saying if the damn thing still worked, yeah. But this is me relaxed. Okay, sweetheart. Goddamn.
So Hugh, how does Hugh respond to being called sweetheart?
I'll remind you, Hugh is a middle-aged Italian man. It was embraced in 1947, the end of World War II. And you just called him sweetheart.
We're doing it live. It stays.
Goddamn.
I look at him and go, "Are you coming on to me?"
And this is when I snap, because the Italian mafia, if you guys didn't know in actual history, are very homophobic. Hey, I ain't no fucking fairy, alright? You shut the fuck up. Goddamn.
Gentlemen,
You're the one who called me sweetheart.
We're off to a great start.
We are. I love it. Luke,
Yeah.
describe yourself for me as he interjects this exchange.
Luke's about 5'10". He wears a black blazer with black slacks, a white undershirt, black tie. Kind of looks almost like a lawyer. Wears glasses. Always has a briefcase, and is always jotting stuff down on either a journal or a notepad of some kind.
Sure.
Gentlemen, we're here for a reason. Maybe we should just wait. and stop making a spectacle of ourselves.
Then I'll retort to Luke saying, yeah, if you write down too much goddamn stuff, you're gonna give all the stuff away to the cops.
Don't be jealous because he can read.
Yeah, okay, wise guy. I like
One
you.
of us, one of us has to be.
Goddamn. These
Just,
kids
just
have no
chill.
respect.
Just go take a walk. I don't know, deep breaths, something.
You know what?
You
Fuck
might
it, I might
stretch
as
out
well.
that suit.
So then I'm gonna go stand up, adjust my lapels, go outside for a smoke.
The room is now occupied only by Hugh and Luke. Is there any conversation that is to be had? The lights kind of flicker for a moment. It's amber light casting, and the brass furnishings there kind of give almost an, I'm sure it's a feeling that you guys are all familiar with, but an ominous sensation. And this happens as Antonio walks across the room.
I don't like when people tell us to be prompt and then themselves are late.
Yeah, that's rude. I mean, I get that we're like immortal, like we have unlimited time, but it's still a bit rude.
I think if they take any longer, Antonio's gonna bust a gasket.
Yeah, he gotta get him a massage or something. I don't know about that. How you doing? Why'd you come here? What are you in this for?
Information is power. And, let's just say that's my trade.
Fair enough.
What about you?
I'm here because I'm of the opinion that if you don't start shit, there won't be shit. Now I'm getting pushed into the shit. I'm just here for the laughs, I guess.
It's very interesting.
I just wanted to read books. Kept wanting to argue with each other.
Luke's gonna raise an eyebrow as you said that and just kind of flip his notebook open, jot some stuff down, flip it back, and put it back in his pocket.
I mean, like, I look at him and I go, man, if you want to psychoanalyze me, like, that's fine, but oh well.
Yes, well, a cigarette sounds fantastic. Luke gets up and walks after Antonio to go outside to smoke.
Leaving Hugh by himself.
This is gonna be great, meeting them alone.
Antonio, as you exit the Italian restaurant, you see that you're kind of as you open the door, there's a large gust of the Chicago winter, snow salting the ground. And as you look kind of up, there's a very familiar, almost purple hue of low-hanging clouds upon a cloudy sky. Wind kind of dashing itself through your... do you have hair? Probably.
If I was a mafioso, then yeah, I'd have like the slick back thing.
Yeah, and you'd as you go to light your cigarette, you find it a little difficult with the heavy gust, as you feel the heavy gales buffer against your suit. And as you ignite your cigarette, you see you begin to look around, and you see kind of an old homeless man, kind of an eyesore, about like sitting splayed out, kind of he has kind of a little what seems to be a tin of spare change, and sitting next to him is a sign, anything helps. You see he has a scruffy beard, and he seems to definitely be wearing his last dinner, or the remnants of his last meal on parts of his coat.
Damn. I spend a moment to really think about that. But before my mind starts to trail off, I stop short the thought because I'm in a place where we're about to work. There's no time for my mind to wander off aimlessly. Maybe this thought will be revisited in another time.
Mm.
Do I notice Luke coming?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's right around now that you hear the door creak open, and you hear a secondary ignition of a lighter, scratching itself over and over and over again, almost breaking the ambient noise that of Chicago, the dull lull of the city. It's a foul-smelling lullaby as you feel your solitude be interrupted.
I'll look over to him. I'm like, hey, give me a fucking hand. So I'll flip open my lighter and light a cigarette for him.
Mm.
Luke will nod. Take a big inhale. Where did you find this clown that's in there with us?
Beats me. It's not the one that I picked it.
You have any idea why they're so late?
No. He says your name was Luke, right?
Yup.
Hey, listen, Luke, I gotta apologize about my behavior earlier. That was very unbecoming of me. It just rarely do we ever get assigned jobs where we're not given a description, and usually when that happens, it's not good. People die.
Well, we all owe favors every now and then, don't we?
Yeah. Never get used to them, though.
Hmm. Time inches by. I imagine you guys go back in. A little bit before that, however, Hugh, the door opens and you see a tall black man, shaved head, his eyes menacing, and a nice kind of tuxedo blue tie arrives, and at his side a woman with short cut black hair, almost a sinister green glow behind her gaze. You would know this is the La Sombra Primogen. Now, you would also know the aspiring La Sombra Primogen. That's going to be a meme now. You know that this Sarah Hudson, from what you... actually, would you spend a lot of time paying attention to court? I don't even know if you would. Would you? Hugh?
You did again.
Hugh, you're muted again.
Okay, I know etiquette just because I don't want to cause myself more trouble, so I would know her name. Like, I at least have to vaguely know how to act to not cause myself problems. But, like,
Sure.
I'm not going to care about her opinions or anything.
Sure. You know that that the La Sombra themselves are cruel, heartless. They are known for being ruthless. Absolutely, very Darwinian in their beliefs. Big fan of Ayn Rand. And she kind of... Prince Jackson kind of takes a deep breath. Where are the others? And then Sorry,
go ahead.
No, it's about then that the door opens. And Antonio and Luke enter. Well, seems takes a moment and ponders, considering his words. Thank you for your patience. I was detained by something. Distractions, be what they will. I won't waste any more of your time. We, the Camarilla, have a bit of an issue that we must handle. There has been, within the past year, a disappearance of one of our Nosferatu friends. A Mr. Forgive the crassness, Larry Stinkbucket, that seems to have gone missing. We are now assumed that he has met his final death. That being said, what we know is that he passed away for his final time somewhere during an incursion upon the Gold Coast. We need to figure out who was the one who gave him his final death. The trail has gone cold, hence that we've decided to assemble more or less a specialized team. All of you have been chosen for a particular reason. Either an enforcer, information broker, or otherwise well-informed with certain talents. And he regards Hugh. Have been chosen specifically for this job. But I'm free to answer any questions that what I can answer.
Look at him, and I look him up and down. And I stood up to greet him, by the way.
Yeah, I imagine you would.
Hugh's an old Italian gentleman. He's gonna stand up, greet this man. And I go, the one thing I need to know first is how are you doing today?
He blinks a couple of times and he says, vexed if I'm being honest. There is much to handle, and oh so little time, as you know.
Now, Antonio, from being of mafioso lineage, like his eyebrows just go like what the fuck? I don't say nothing. I just watch. And maybe like do
There's a
this.
lot to do, I'll grant you that, but I mean, he's not getting any deader. And I promise to do my best. But also, we're immortal, so we do have a lot of time. But I hope your day
That's-
gets better.
He gives you a flat look. He appears to regard you as more of an inconvenience more than anything. And he glances over at Antonio and Luke. Something quite disturbing about this disappearance is that we believe the Hecata are involved. It was either the Hecata or the Anarchs. We need to figure out whom. If the Anarchs are implicated, then it could mean war. But even worse so, if it was the Hecata, we have even more problems. Being that many of our elders have left overseas, they could be making more or less of a little bit of a power grab, taking advantage of the vacuum. Now, what you guys would all know about the Giovanni, actually, let's have you guys roll me either an intelligence occult or I'll also allow intelligence politics. Just let me know what your rolls are. We'll start with Antonio.
My highest numbers are intelligence and politics, which is 2 dice.
Sure. 2 dice, and you're at 1 hunger, 1 success. We'll get to that in a moment. Hugh.
Intelligence is at a 3 and occult's at a 1.
So 3.
Before.
Oh, 4, excuse me. So,
I'm not
How-
even going to correct his math anymore.
no, it's fine. I'm just a dummy. Don't mind me. So there's a possible bestial failure here, which means that if you fail the roll, you will have to be compelled by your clan bane, or perhaps even frenzy in the worst case scenario. Would you like to willpower reroll for that one missing dice? Or are you content with the one success and risk, whether or not it's a success or failure?
Content with that.
You're content with it? All right, with 2 of our coterie has 1 success, and Luke.
6.
Jeez. All right. Oh, fuck. 2, 4, 6 successes.
This
All right.
boy's wicked smart.
Yeah. So, from what Antonio and Hugh would know, the Giovanni are known for, ironically, being mafiosos. Italian, with connections to the Italian underground. But more importantly, they have the reputation for being necrophiliacs, for being incestuous. Their clan Hikata is abroad a few of Cainite delineations. They're kind of an all-encompassing clan, but all of them have a particular proficiency with necromancy. That's what you guys would know. As far as Luke would know, you would be very informed into who the Giovanni are specifically. They are, although they have this uncouth reputation, they are not a clan to be trifled with lightly. They are not bound by the same restrictions as other Cainites, or rather other vampires, as another colloquial term of vampires is Cainite. They are not bound by traditional, some other Cainite rules, and supposedly, and you have a credible source, that they are not pulled by the beckoning. Which, again, the beckoning is a call, a strange kind of pull that many elders of old blood have towards the Middle East. And those who remain have found various ways to resist, but it proves very difficult for them. And that with every passing night that they stay in their city, not in the area that they should be, or adhering to the beckoning, they feel the pull that much stronger. And it is quite alarming that if the Giovanni are not affected by the beckoning, it's an alarming thought to think that they might be making a political power grab in the vacuum. What it is that you guys do with this information is up to you. Prince Jackson gives you a chance. He pauses, giving you guys a chance to ask questions.
I have a question for the storyteller.
Yes.
When was the last time I heard of the word or the clan Hakata?
It's not a term that comes up lightly. They stay very clear away from Camarilla, or rather, the Cloak and Dagger vampire sect that runs society from the shadows. They keep their distance from the Camarilla. They have been known to be tenuous allies at times when fighting against the blood cultists of the Sabbat. However, they themselves keep themselves kind of at a wide berth, kind of a working relationship with the Camarilla, but nothing more.
Okay.
So
Prince.
it was a while ago. Excuse me. Continue, Luke.
If Your Excellency, if you don't mind me asking, what was
Repeat your last, Luke. You came in broken.
Your Excellency, what, if I might ask, was this Larry Stink Bucket doing in the Gold Coast?
That remains to be seen. That is just the last time our friend Sarah Hudson had a chance to speak with him. And I've questioned our friend here very in-depthly about the situation, to which she is no more familiar than I. Sarah finally kind of says something. Yes, he came to my haven, and we had a brief conversation.
About?
She gives you a smirk. A certain group of hunters that seem to be plaguing Chicago. They were dealt with.
And then he went missing shortly afterwards.
Indeed, only after the hunters were dealt with, however.
It's very convenient for you.
What are you implying there? What's your last name again, Luke?
Lane.
Mr. Lane.
It's just odd that someone who the prince would find useful to track down some hunters to then just disappear as soon as the problem was dealt with.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Mr. Lane, these hunters, they were a part of some Sabbat sympathizers, I believe. Yes, they were working with Kindred. Make of that what you will, Mr. Well-informed.
So Luke is just going to smile at her. Just thank you for the information.
No problem, hon. She gives you a kind of what you would probably take as a very sinister smile.
During that exchange, I'm keeping my eyes peeled on Sarah Hudson. Question for the storyteller: I am aware that she is my sire, right?
Oh yes, most certainly.
Yeah.
Prince Jackson kind of regards Tony. Mr. Moreno, it is your duties, I believe, to properly represent your sire and make sure that her name is not in any ill repute, and to clear her name. The rest of you are to be unbiased and give me your report.
Yes, Your
Right.
Excellency.
Good. Now, does anyone else have any questions?
None for now, Your Excellency.
I do.
He, as everyone kind of says no, he looks at Hugh.
The name of the hunters? Like, were they a group or were they individual?
You're coming in really quiet. I'm going to turn up your volume here. Give me a moment. We're going to lose the dice here for a second.
No. Hold on. Is that better?
Yeah, much.
Okay. So what were the name of the hunters? Were they working as individuals or as a group?
They were working as a cell.
How many were there?
From the information that Miss Hudson gave us, there was about 5.
Well, that's disappointing.
Indeed.
All right. Well, thank you. That was all I needed to know.
Very well. Now, if there's anything else that you need, you know how to reach me. Good evening. And he turns on his heel, leaving Sarah Hudson in the room. And she kind of glances at all of you. She says, please find out where Stink Bucket Larry is. He means oh so very much to me, and I would very much like to know how he passed. And with a smile, she also departs.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled on Sarah Hudson, and beneath my breath, a subtle groaning noise.
So Luke is immediately going to look at Antonio.
Yeah.
Be like, very inquisitively look at him and be like, "So you're here representing Miss?" And he pulls out his notebook. Sarah Hudson.
Yeah, that would be correct.
If you don't mind me prying, what's your connection with Miss Hudson?
I do mind you prying. Let's focus on the job.
Interesting.
I'm just looking at the floor in exhaustion.
So as we see Hugh here, Hugh, you would know that you would have had contact with the regent before you were sent here. The regent wanted to get you, for lack of a better phrase, out of the chantry. He doesn't want you hanging around anymore. He wants to put you to work.
Yeah, and this is a real problem. I look at them and I go, this is a real problem, guys. This is a real big, big problem.
So Luke is gonna look kind of like puzzled-ish at Hugh and be like, "No shit."
No, you don't understand. You don't understand the real problem. There were 5 hunters. That's not a good number. 5 sucks. Damn it. Vampires always go in 7s. That means there's 2 missing, I bet. And I'm gonna get dragged into this. God damn it. And I just sit down in exhaustion and start saying Hail Marys. Our mother who art thou in heaven, blessed be thy name.
Okay, Luke's just gonna sigh and be like, I don't have time for this," and is gonna exit the establishment.
You guys follow him. Being that you guys are a makeshift coterie.
I'm gonna follow him, but I'm still muttering Hail Marys under my breath.
Yeah. I follow Luke. Seems like he's got his head on straight. For the most part.
On that note, we're going to put a pin in that. Mr. Graham.
Yes,
Is your camera on? Can't.
I got you.
Can't see.
Yes.
There we go. So, we open scene. It is cold. Beneath a bridge. Long shadows are being cast from a fire that is ignited within a kind of a metal barrel. The fire wisps every which way in accordance to the wind, almost dancing to its odious rhythm. The smell of Chicago's underbelly wafts over you. The very smell that you seeked to better during your life. The very stench of the underworld that you tried to protect. You now find yourself alone in these nights. Brigitte has disappeared. Jessica, gone. Brigitte taught you enough to survive. How to feed the masquerade. She still pops in now and again. But without the resources that you had, facing down against Hudson, facing down against the nightmares of the night, you find yourself alone. dreading the shadows and every single human that approaches you, for you do not know if they are with your previous team sent to finally end you. Or maybe it's not even fear at this point. Perhaps maybe it's welcoming. But you still have a job to do. You stand waiting for a Nosferatu.
I will like to use Pharaoh Whispers.
And who do you speak to, like a rat?
Any animal that's around.
Yeah. You see kind of a scurrying rat, kind of like looking for crumbs beneath like kind of around a trash can. As you hear the roar of an overpass nearby.
Rat. What have you seen?
Food?
If you can answer my question.
Food first.
Question.
Food first.
Question.
Food first. And the rat kind of like...
I'll eat you first. You don't answer my question.
The rat kind of shies away. And he's like...
They're cool, so I give it a bit of a breadstick that I took.
You're not there.
Damn, I thought it was.
No.
Mm.
Usually, just for future reference, when I change scenes, usually that is when I'll kind of bring up the fact that you guys are in the scene. Otherwise,
Okay.
now with Simon, you hear the whispers. Who are you looking for?
Ugly bastard.
And as you kind of lean down and you're kind of mimicking the squeaking noise to this rat, you hear a voice. I hate it when you guys do that. It's fucking weird. And you see, like, as he kind of apparates just to the right of you, the rat kind of like says, "There he is. Is that who you're looking for? Food?"
I'll throw some crackers at my pocket.
Yeah. And you see he just swarms it and just is totally enraptured and tearing apart this little cracker.
Took you long enough.
You know how things go, man. It's never easy.
Anything on the girl?
Well, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad news.
The bad news is she's gone to ground, man. But I can tell you she's still alive. She's still posting on Instagram every now and again, actually.
Not the girl, I mean. The other two.
Yeah. As far as I know, they're with the big bitch herself. Last I checked.
I will slam my fist down on the bench.
Give me a strength brawl. I want to see how fucked this bench is.
5.
5. Ooh, 2, 4. Yeah, definitely 5 successes as you bring your fist down to bear on this wooden bench. One of the support beams that holds it cracks beneath the force of your fist. Oh, fuck, man. You don't need to go that crazy. Look, what I do know is that they're definitely still alive. Probably, your friend is probably used as bait against you. Just like before. I don't think that's changed, and I don't think it will change until you're dealt with. Or at least she can verify that you're dealt with.
No. She's going to be more concerned than that. I have someone she wants. Well, she thinks I have someone she wants. She's not going to kill.
Maybe she's one step ahead of you. You don't know.
Unlikely. Already sure that I would already be dead. She has the resources. Yet, I'm still alive. I killed a couple here and there, but it's not her style. She predicted us last time. She used all our weaknesses. The cards in her, she has a winning hand at the moment, and yet she plays the patient game.
The Nosferatu that you know is Mark. He has kind of slicked back hair. His if you looked at him from the back, he would look kind of like a normal person. But if you look at him from the front, there's definitely something wrong with him. His nose seems to be slitted with a septum ring, almost like holding it together with long, kind of bat-like ears and kind of a lumpy, bulbous kind of forehead, and with a little bit of like a almost too narrow jaw with long, protrusive dagger-like teeth. And Mark kind of, oh man, I do not envy you. You returned under probably one of the shittiest circumstances I could imagine.
I would smile. Could be worse.
Hey, that's pretty fucked up, man.
I could be Arthur, rotting, burning in a abandoned building. Dead and
Arthur is that your dead homie, right?
forgotten. Yes.
Ooh, yeah, that's no good. Look, from what I know, I think there's some shit about to pop off. I have a bit of an informant. And don't ask me where it came from, but they're investigating the disappearance. Do you remember that Nosferatu that you told me about? The one that was like fucking you up?
The one that got blown up?
Yeah, that one. No. Not Larry. Not it was Larry. You remember Larry, right?
The bastard with the sniper? He got blown
Not
up.
Lenny. I know that this Nosferatu can kind of blend together sometimes,
No,
but Lenny,
not
there's
Lenny.
Lenny, and then there's Larry.
Not Lenny.
Okay.
Lenny died inside. The one
Yeah.
outside got blown up in the truck.
Yeah, that one. Actually, I think Garrett was the one that put a bullet in him.
It doesn't matter. He's dead. But
Yeah.
they don't know.
They actually do, believe it or not. It seems that they can't ignore the fact that a Nosferatu went missing anymore.
No. They can't ignore the fact that Hudson didn't finish the job. And actually
Well,
had someone to clean it up.
As far as I know, and again, my information is limited, Jackson doesn't seem to suspect her yet.
Maybe I should go to the prince. Tell him the whole story.
Well, that's what I was saying. Maybe you seem to be unaffiliated. Maybe there's a way you could talk to the Cammies. Maybe tell them your side. I don't know. I have some Cammy friends. I know that they're not all bad. Listen, they're not all bad. There's this one that I met at Elysium. His name is Hugh. Kind of weird, but he seemed kind of cool. He's not your normal blood witch. From what I hear, he's being put on the investigation, which means that he's trying. They just want this thing dealt with. So I know you're not privy to vampire kindred politics yet, but hear me out. Maybe you can make things really easy and just go talk to the investigation team. I don't know. It's an idea.
I would smile and pull out a couple steaks. Or we can play a game.
I wouldn't do that. I really wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because Hugh isn't the only one that's there, you see. There's a whole team, right? There's like other investigating.
I know about teams.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying that they got some, I don't know who, but they got a heavy hitter. They wouldn't just let like them just wander around freely with no big deal, without any protection. That'd be silly.
I look at him, pull out my glasses. I want to activate Eyes of the Beast and look at him.
Okay.
Heavy hitter.
Look, are you trying to intimidate?
In a way, yeah. More of give him a scary look, but yeah, I guess it's intimidation.
Yeah. What's your dice pool?
It's like manipulation, intimidation.
Yeah, manipulation, intimidation, and add your Eyes of the Beast. I think
Okay,
that's level 1 in Protean.
Yeah, so that's about 2 for me.
It wouldn't be adding your whole Protean. It would only be the one of the
No,
Eyes of
I'm
the
just
Beast.
saying it would be 2. Because all
So-
I got is I have 1 manipulation.
Let's
Yeah,
see
I
how
don't
this
know.
rolls. 2 successes. Let's see what he rolls. Okay. So as gotta click back to this before. As you kind of throw on Eyes of the Beast, he kind of like, whoa, hold on there, tough guy. I get it. You're an angry boy. Have you seen that Spawn show? You kind of remind me of. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Look, he could help you out, man.
Who's
Lenny
the
was
hitter?
a friend of mine. Okay, he was a cousin. We look out for each other.
He didn't need to die.
No, he didn't. But you and your little team decided to be fuckheads, remember? Not his fault, and definitely not yours. Well, it's definitely more your fault than anyone, but
I'll look at him again. The scowl on my face. It wasn't supposed to happen that way.
oh, lighten up, grumpy gills. And he pats you on the back. It's not so bad.
Listen, I'll tell you a mystery. We will not all sleep. We will all be changed. 1 Corinthians 15:51. Funnily enough, Brigitte told me that one. After we left the damn building.
Brigitte, she's trying to figure out.
What to do?
Yeah.
That was her friends.
So if you want to play the long game, perhaps you could just try to go find her.
She finds me. Most days. Strangely enough, I am fond of her. Despite her Malkavian tendencies.
What do you have against Malks? That's kind of fucked up, man. I know Malks are kind of fucking crazy in the head, but that doesn't mean you have to, like, it's kind of uncool, man. It's kind of.
I'm not insulting her. I'm just saying I'm aware now. Each of them have their own. We each of us have our own kinks. And look at my hand, gripping it. Mine is my temper.
Yeah. I know a Bruja you'd get along with.
Yeah, there was one. He's dead. I didn't agree with him.
You know what you could do? You could just go to the Anarchs. I know a guy. I could introduce you.
Why would they care?
They're all about taking in lost souls.
Lost hunters?
You don't have to tell them that.
So no. I need time to think. But if I'm being hunted, perhaps I should learn to leave a trail.
Or maybe you're not being hunted at all. Maybe, just maybe, they're waiting until your hunter friends deal with you. Like I've been saying.
Do they want to start an investigation?
I think they're investigating why Larry is gone and why he met the final death. I don't think they give two shits about you.
Oh no.
And he points almost a rotted, like almost taloned finger at you. You need to either do one of two things. Keep your fucking head down, or you need to figure out what the fuck is going on and maybe, I don't know, play the game.
I do intend on playing. The BDSM club. What was her name again? The one who runs it.
I wouldn't go there, man. That sounds.
I'm asking what's her name again.
Well, let me. What was her name? Hmm. Yeah, I think her name is Sophia Morales.
Sophia. And there's Amir. And Hudson.
I know she's part of Hudson's Coterie, like her little personal little clubhouse, right? Like it's kind of their thing, you know.
If I'm being hunted, I won't go down by myself. I suppose I will meet these friends of yours, the investigators.
I mean, they're not friends of mine. I don't know them. I mean, I know Luke and Hugh.
So 2 of them. Who's the third?
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
heavy hitter.
I don't know who the heavy hitter is.
Then I have a suggestion for you. There's a church in the outskirts of town, abandoned.
I'll pass.
Tell them.
Thank you.
Tell them you've seen who they seek out there.
I've seen what?
Tell them you've seen who they seek is out there.
You know, for someone who doesn't like Malkavians, you certainly start talking like one.
Enough. Tell them your friends, who's not your friends, tell them to go out to the abandoned church, the edge of Chicago.
Will you meet them there?
Yes, I will meet them there.
All right, then. It's going to take me a little bit.
I will get up.
And you see he pulls out his phone. I have a question. Luke, do you have a phone that you secretly have?
Yeah, he has like an old like flip phone.
And you see, wait a second. And just hold your shit, Scarface. And while he's calling, describe yourself for me, please.
Simon, he's pretty well, he used to be look very professionalized, but now he's looking a lot more gruff. Scraggly beard, had a scarred face and a scarred chest, and running with a nasty piece of work vampire. They survived it. But yeah, at the moment I'm wearing a nice little sleeveless leather black hoodie, as you see me wearing now. Some shades just to blend in.
Sure. Luke, you leave. We're gonna put a pin in you, Simon. We're gonna go back to our coterie here. Where do you guys go? Luke, you're kind of leading them right now. Where are they going?
I'm gonna go to my quote unquote offices that I work out of at night.
Sure. Is there any particular do you guys follow him? That's a better question.
Yeah, I do. And before, actually, I would say like maybe in the midst or beginning of this journey, it's like, hey, Luke, where you going?
My place of work, of course. We have things to do.
I sigh, and then I was like, I just follow.
I look at Antonia and go, "He right," and saunter along after Luke.
Luke, as you guys are walking down the busy Chicago street, you get a call.
I'm gonna look, and do I recognize the number right off the bat?
Yeah. Roll me just because you know a lot of people, right? Roll me a wits politics. I'll also allow streetwise.
5.
Dice. 2 successes. Do you want a willpower reroll by any chance?
No.
Okay. One moment. So you get a call, and you know it's from Mark. A local Nosferatu is otherwise unaffiliated. He doesn't mess around with either Anarchs or Camarilla.
I'll answer. But I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna pick up the phone and just like not say anything.
Hey, Luke, you there?
Of course, Mark. What can I do you for?
Hey, look, I know you're on this. Little birdie told me that you may or may not be on a job right now.
I would never confirm or deny any of my jobs, Mark.
Yeah. I get that. But look, we kind of know everything. All right, you can just know how this works. In fact, I probably knew about your job before you did.
What do you want, Mark?
I got someone who might be able to give you a hand.
If I don't need a hand.
You gotta trust me, man. I got a gangrel here that says he knows. In fact, he was there when Lunch Bucket Larry, or Stink Bucket, whatever you want to call him. We call him Lunch Bucket. Larry was bit the dust. Do I have your attention?
You have my attention, Mark.
It should be like that. Now, you want to meet him?
Of course, I would like to meet somewhere neutral, though.
Yeah, there's he wants to meet at this abandoned church. It's not in anyone's particular territory. It's at the edge of town.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, Mark.
All right. Well, where would you consider to be a neutral location that he would bite? Because you can imagine he's fairly paranoid.
I would prefer somewhere less holy, if you catch my meaning, Mark.
Less holy. Where were you thinking?
You can always meet down in the warehouse areas.
You see, he looks over at Simon. Mark regards you. Warehouse district?
Suppose we play the game then.
Give me an address and pass it along.
Does he know?
Luke, I'm waiting on you there, Chief.
Yeah.
I don't have all night, Mark.
I know. I'm asking you what's the address?
Oh, I'll just say the I don't know, is there like a obvious like fucking fish market or something warehouse?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the old fish market warehouses.
All right. I gotcha. And he looks at you, Simon. There's an old fish market spot, and he gives you the address. How soon can you get there?
Soon enough. I guess you're playing the game then.
I'm not playing any game. I'm just here to help you.
Your friends.
Of course they are. They're embedded.
I'll play the game too.
They're part of the ivory tower, man. That's what they do.
He would see me with the stakes in my jacket.
Very well. I'll leave it to it, man. But look, if anything happens to you, it ain't on me. Neutral advocate here. All right, well, deuces. And you see he disappears.
Now I'll walk off into the Chicago night.
Now we pan over to our coterie. Luke, you turn off your phone. You close your phone. Just getting off the phone with Um, you just got off the phone with Mark.
Yep. Mr. Antonio, do you happen to have a vehicle at your disposal?
Who, me?
I don't see another Mr. Antonio, and I think the crazy religious man behind you isn't going to be of any help where that's concerned.
I think about it for a second, because the truth is, in all my time doing this work, I've always been working alone, and usually I take my goddamn time wherever I go. So let me just lower the volume of the music really quick, because it's actually distracting me for a minute.
Yeah, just right click it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got it. To answer your question, no, I don't have a car.
Sorry, I can't control what the music is on your end.
No,
So you
you're
have
good,
to
you're good,
right
you're
you have to
good.
right click it on
I got
your
it.
end. I'm sorry.
But to
I
answer
figured.
Luke's questions, like, no, I don't have a car.
Question for the storyteller: how far away is this fish market from where we're at?
It's kind of a distance away. Does anyone else have a vehicle, or are you guys calling a cab?
Oh, Mr. Hugh, do you happen to have a vehicle?
I'm from Italy. I have a Vespa. In Italy. I'll take a cab.
Cab it is then, gentlemen.
Drive of 0.
So I'm gonna hail a cab to take us to maybe like a couple blocks away from the warehouse area.
As you do, we're all kind of, you guys are all kind of packed, and the cabbie kind of pulls up. He's like, "Whoa, there's a lot of you. Where you guys going?"
I'm gonna tell him a couple blocks away from the old fish market warehouse.
Yeah, I got you. Pop in. You can put your suitcase in the trunk if you want.
I'll keep it on me.
Very well.
Mind if I sit up front? I don't want to be too cluttered.
I have a policy: no customers up front. I'm sorry, you guys all got to be in the back.
All right. So I'm gonna make sure that I sit right behind the taxi driver.
Very well.
I'm gonna get
As-
the other window seat. I'm gonna force Hugh to be the ham in the sandwich.
Cute.
I'm
What
cool
is
with
this?
that. I throw my arms around Antonio, and I go, "How are you doing, sweetheart?" While looking
Son of a
him
bitch.
deep into the eyes.
Good God. Honest question, Hugh. What kind of life did you live when you weren't,
My hand, my big Italian old man hand, grips his shoulder tighter and tighter, as I smile slowly wider and wider, going, "One where they taught little brats not to call their elders sweetheart." And I let it go, but I keep my arm around him and say nothing else.
I do a side glance at him. It doesn't really affect me. I'm just like, don't mess up my fucking suit.
So yeah, Luke's just gonna ignore them during the drive and just kind of be jotting random stuff down in his little notepad.
Very well. Is there anything else that you guys discuss on your way there?
I would say that the gears are turning in my head. A part of me is slightly irate at Prince Jackson. These are my thoughts narrated. Son of a bitch. No goddamn thing about discretion. Gonna out me like that. I'm representing Sarah Hudson, that son of a bitch. Goddamn. Does the man not know anything about discretion, about secrecy? It's like he's a goddamn newborn at this. I swear to fucking God. Yeah. But none of it shows on my face.
Anyone else?
I'm not saying damn thing.
You're what?
Luke doesn't say a damn thing like the whole ride.
Mm.
I'm just vibing.
Time inches by. Goes on and on and on. The streaks of Chicago traffic score your night accustomed eyes as the dull thrum of cars passing you every which way. There's not much traffic out tonight. It's about, I want to say about 1 a.m. at this point. You have about, say, 7 hours before sunup. But even then, that'll be pushing it. And as you guys navigate through traffic by this cabbie, you eventually find yourself at the docks. Now, I have a question for you, Mr. Grant. Do you make yourself scarce? Do you try to hide?
If they're aware, they would notice eyes of the beast watching them.
Okay, my question first off, before I get into all that, are you trying to hide yourself first?
Vaguely, no. Just kind of, sort of, not really trying hard to.
So I'm picturing you're kind of leaning up against like maybe a building or something.
Yeah.
Okay. And you outrightly use Eyes of the Beast.
Yes.
Beneath your sunglasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No problem. I just wanted to clarify.
You're fine. My bad.
Okay. Because otherwise people are going to comment on your sick contacts. In the best case scenario. As you kind of stand there, you see a cab pull up. You see a motley crew of individuals pop out, 3 of them. Again, one in a charcoal suit, slicked back. I'm almost picturing black hair. Kind of tall, I would imagine. Or are you a bit more short, Tony?
That stereotypical lanky, lean Chicago mafioso.
Sure. And then Hugh, as you pop out, since you're kind of, I actually think that Luke would come out next. Luke, in your nice business suit, what color hair do you have, and how tall do you stand?
Luke's about 5'10", and he has kind of like a disheveled, like dirty blonde hairdo that looks like he tried to slick it back but didn't really put a lot of effort into it.
I'm almost picturing like a Wolf of Wall Street vibe.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay. And then Hugh, what are you looking like?
I'm like 5'11". I got like lightly graying hair at this point. Just slightly getting on in middle age. Still big barrel of a chest. Nice Italian dude. But I always seem to be wearing gloves, so I'm wearing my gloves right now.
Wait one moment. It seems that we're having a bit of a tech issue. Give me a moment. Nothing too bad. It's just am I still? Is the dice not showing up?
Negative.
Dice issue? No, nothing. I clicked over to it. I'm gonna re-up it with streaming.
Me bouncing the cat got us another viewer.
Yeah, that's awesome. There you go.
I know what they're here for.
Do we do a quick? By the way, if we want to take, it's been about an hour and a half. We have about an hour and a half left. Do we want to take a break?
I'm good.
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, if you want to take a break, I don't mind.
Well, I'm good. We're gonna really quick figure out this dice issue. Dude, the cat be vibing.
The cat just be vibing. She's chill.
Rachel, your Discord is showing. Oh, there we go.
Who in the chat got some dude named Bullseye and some guy named Mad Dog? Look, if we get the ATF in here, it's not going to be a good day.
Talk about Fed boys. Let's don't talk about Fed boys. It's like
Look,
that's
man,
not.
there's a Mad Dog and a Bullseye. The ATF comes in. That's it. We better
Oh
be
no! Oh no! That's it. We're done.
Funnily enough, I was a Fed.
careful. Were you an alphabet boy or just a Fed?
Technically, you were a Fed too. Like
I know that's why I said, were you an alphabet boy or are you a Fed? Because that's different.
I mean, character, but yeah. I was going to school to be a detective, though.
All right, are we good or?
Yeah, I think we're good now. Rachel? Yep, the dice seem to be back. Okay. Getting back into it.
Mm.
And then Hugh, as the kind of barrel-chested individual, pops out of the cab. Simon, do you approach these individuals?
I would unhood myself, and I would throw down a stake. One of the few I had.
Now, mind you, this is a fairly there doesn't seem to be a lot of foot traffic in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like most of kind of there's maybe one or two drunk individual or maybe a homeless guy down the road, but you don't see anyone terribly like nosing into your business or anything.
I'll just wait till they approach a bit, and I'll toss it out.
Yeah, as you guys approach, you see Simon, this individual clad in a black kind of leather vest and sunglasses, even despite the cold, tosses out this wooden stake at your feet.
I'm gonna look at Antonio and
Yeah.
be like, be prepared. He seems already hostile.
And this
Question
is your
for the
guy?
storyteller. Is Mark here? Is the Nosferatu here or no?
Yeah, so as if you want to roll me a wits awareness to look around, or do you have sense the unseen?
No, I don't have Sense the Unseen. And my wits awareness is at like 2.
At this point, no, you do not see him outright.
Okay.
Let me guess. Luke.
I'm assuming you're the said gangrel with information.
Call me preacher.
Antonio, preacher, this man. You want to roll me a wits insight for me?
Wits insights. That's 4 dice.
That's 3 successes, despite what it says here. With the Ankh with 2 stars for the audience. Even though the dice displays 2 successes, that's not necessarily accurate. Do you want to willpower reroll the other 2?
No, I'm content with it.
Very well. With 3 successes, you recognize this man as Simon Graham. Almost fallen straight onto your lap, it seems.
Give me a minute to think about my next action.
Yeah. I'll leave it up to while you're contemplating this. Simon, Luke. Simon confronts you more or less.
What information do you have that is so useful to me, apparently?
I can tell you everything that happened that night. But I need to ask you a question first. And a request.
I'm listening.
That steak. I passed you. Give it to Sophia.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
pretty sure I stopped myself. BDSM club downtown.
I don't think I want to take an item such as that into an establishment.
And hide it until it finds its mark.
I'm not killing anyone for you, Mr.
I'm not
Gangrel.
asking you to.
You
What's the
said you had
first-
information for me, and you're just playing games.
I'm not playing games. Think I get this for free? Know how we vampires work. A favor for a favor.
Yeah, I'm not interested in your favor for your information.
So be it. Bye.
As Simon, I take it you turn and start walking away.
Yes.
Hugh, what do you got?
Hi, I'm a little confused.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so essentially what you've seen is he just tosses now. You would know this.
No. I mean, I literally say that to him. Hi, I'm a little confused. What?
Oh.
And I just look at and I point at the steak on the ground like, what?
I
Yeah,
think
go
our supposed informant here wants us to kill someone for him.
Bring them to me. More accurately. I say over my shoulder.
I'm sorry, I don't think your information is worth us kidnapping someone.
I
I
see.
mean, he didn't say that though.
Counter offer. Get me to the mistress. Get me into the club to the mistress.
I'm sorry, I don't even know you. Why would I do you a favor? You have no proof that you can do any of the things that you have said.
And nor do I have proof that you guys are worth the information. Better sell yourself. That's business.
I look at Simon and go, all things through faith. And sometimes we need to place faith in each other. So let's have a conversation, because I'm willing to compromise with you. But also, I'm very bored of these two. They're very mean to me.
I vocally say I think I'm gonna be sick.
Exactly. See, case in point. They're very mean to me. And I'm very bored.
I do that thing like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction where I'm just in the house and I'm just like, where the fuck am I? What the fuck is this?
I'm saying this to Simon, by the way. I'm like, hi, I want to be friends. Let's talk.
Hear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you in prison. And ye may be tried, and ye shall find tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
No one shall reach the Lord but through me. Let's walk a path together.
So, okay.
So do you
Let's play
just
it
want
this
a
way.
meeting? Do you want us to kidnap her? Like, I'm not gonna do the whole speech thing.
I just need to see.
I
her.
would just. Do you just want to see her? I can do that.
We don't even know if this man has the information that we're looking for. He could just
Yeah,
be
I don't care about that.
using us.
Use me. He can use me as much as he wants. He's giving me Bible quotes.
Simon actually chuckle.
Yeah, this would be really odd. This might be one of the first time you've especially seen a Kindred quoting Bible quotes back at you.
All
In
things
the-
through faith.
In the meantime, Antonio, what is it that you're thinking? You don't need to say anything super crazy, but just tell me kind of what you're thinking.
Mm. I'm gonna ask Hugh a question. So Hugh, you plan to take this goofball, this preacher goofball, to this BDSM club?
mean, I didn't think you were going to take me.
Yeah, I'm not. In fact, I'm not even gonna go.
I
You
turn
guys
to
go.
Simon and I go, see, first he calls me sweetheart, and he just can't follow through. But I feel as though we could make a deal here. So let's all just
Shame.
take a breath. And
Fine,
figure
you want to
this
know if I'm
out.
legit? Look at Luke. Sarah Hudson. I can tell you what she was doing there. Would that pique your interest?
Luke's gonna eye Antonio real quick.
And then I'm gonna shift my eyes to Luke.
Is there something you're not telling the rest of the group?
No.
I would notice that.
Can I see if he's lying?
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
wits insight versus we'll say manipulation subterfuge.
Manipulation, subterfuge. Okay. So
And
his. Yeah,
Just
go
to
on.
remind you, you can blood surge and willpower reroll. You can use willpower your willpower to reroll 3 dice per conflict.
Okay. Blood surge. Okay. How does the mechanics of blood surge work again?
So you make a rouse check,
Mm-hmm.
and then whether you pass or fail, it doesn't matter. That just depends on whether or not you get hungrier. You then
Okay.
add your blood potency to your roll.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Then my sequence of requested action is yes. I would like to rouse the blood for a blood surge.
You do get hungrier.
Okay.
You hear Sarah Hudson's voice in the back of your head. Why are you wasting time? These creatures, these things need to be crushed beneath your heel. They are beneath you. Why don't you just feed on them? They have only one thing that matters to you, and that's their vitae. Take it.
And in my head, in that split second, I would respond, you know that they're not my type. And secondly, I have a plan about going about this. Just wait.
So, what's your blood potency?
My potency is 2.
Okay, so you add 2 to your roll. What is your manipulation subterfuge? Manipulation subterfuge for you.
That number is 5.
5 total?
Yeah.
Is that counting your blood surge?
So it's 5 plus 2.
Okay, so 7 dice. Ooh, a possible bestial failure. Do you want to, with 0 successes, because that one bestial cancels out the 1 success. Do you want to willpower reroll up to 3 of those?
Sure.
Starting out extra frisky tonight.
Mhm.
Okay, so 2 successes. Now,
So minus 1 willpower from mine?
yep, minus 1,
Okay.
1 superficial willpower damage to you.
Got it. Cool.
Ripley, go lay down. Come here. Now. Excuse me one moment. Now, Luke, excuse me, my dog broke the train of thought. Luke, what is it that, that's wits insight, I believe. What's that dice pool to you? Do you want to rouse?
It's 4, and I'm not gonna rouse.
Okay. Two successes. So, it is a draw. In which case, the active Kindred would win. So, but it's hard to tell. I'm gonna settle this the way I think that this would play out, and that is, Luke, everyone holds things close to the chest. You're not convinced that this is close enough to the point where it is significant, but he's definitely, there's something, a detail that he's leaving out.
I would look at Tony and remove my glasses. You know Hudson.
I might.
That's not what I asked.
Well, give you my answer.
Seems I'm not the only one keeping secrets.
People gotta have their secrets. It's the only way this world stays afloat.
As they claim.
As it is.
As they claim.
You, while this whole thing is going down, what's going through your head?
I'm looking at them with slight exasperation. Not quite in a get off my damn lawn way, but could you maybe hurry up the ball game a little bit kind of way? And as they're getting to the end and they're doing the back and forth, I start going like this, motioning towards them.
And then I just say, and then, it's like, you know what? This is a waste of my goddamn time. You guys, if you want to take this jack off to the fucking BDSM club, that's your business. I'm walking. So I just start walking.
Why?
He's not into kink. I don't.
No.
No.
What's your aversion? Gonna find out something you don't hear?
I'm still walking.
Mr. Antonio, we have been given a job by a very influential individual. If you walk away, unfortunately, there will be repercussions.
And then, while I'm still walking, I say to Luke, I ain't quitting on the job yet. I'm just gonna go about it my own way. Like how I goddamn usually do. And then I'm walking. Yeah, as I'm walking, I'm making my way to eventually some payphone, and that's out of their sight.
We'll put a pin in that then for now.
Yeah.
Fractured teams. All about that.
Let's just say we're an investigative force.
A poor one.
Let's just say he's not playing for the home team.
I'm not all of you. You didn't case the area.
Let's just say that one of my main employers is very interested in what happened that night.
I can tell you this up front. If you're so concerned. Sarah Hunter let it trap out for hunters. The job went really interesting. She had a whole coterie there.
Pause. He said job, not assault. Continue.
She drawed in a team of hunters. 2 lived. Also, Kindred flew in. They didn't come out. The hunters slaughtered all of them. They finished their job by fleeing. They no Serati, you see. Jester.
Yeah, this Mr. Stink Bucket.
What an awful name. But yeah, your mistress didn't finish the job.
Oh, I have no affiliation with Miss Hudson, let me make that very clear. But what do you mean she didn't finish the job?
It was bait. She baited hunters.
And you said there's still 2 alive?
Yes.
Where is Mr. Stink Bucket?
One of the Kindred that entered, gunned him down. He's dead now.
And you're sure that it was hunters that killed him?
Not hunters, the Kindred.
And you're saying these Kindred were in Miss Hudson's employ?
Some.
I'm not sure I'm understanding what you're trying to say then.
And tell me, how did you hear it?
Well, sir, like I said, my employer tasked me to come find out about a Mr. And I keep flipping through little notes. Stink Bucket.
Yep, very sick bucket.
And to find out what happened to him.
How was I? Hunters entered. Stink Bucket approached their flank. Forced them into the house. Other vampires ran in, killed them. They went in, didn't come out. He was on his left, and that was the end of it.
So you're telling me all these Kindred died and 2 hunters survived?
Correct.
How many hunters were there?
Quite a few. Thinks about. On my fingers. I'll say about 11, maybe. I could be misremembering.
It's interesting.
You. What's going through your head? You're not awfully quiet.
I'm looking at the ground with the same exhausted look on my face, wishing that I didn't know math. Because they said they had 5 hunters, but I knew people operated in 7s. Especially Kindred. So I knew there were 2 missing. So let's say Mr. Simon there is the 6th. I kind of want to know where the 7th is at. But I feel like Simon might know where the 7th is at. And I don't want to deal with it. But I look at him with just the exhausted look on my face and I go, man, just who are you actually looking for?
That's the brief version. And you the detailed one.
No.
Once you get the club situation dealt with.
Fair.
On that note, we're going to put a pin in this. Mr. Moreno, I need you to roll me. I believe it is a wits technology.
What's technology?
You have to beat a dice pool of 2.
Okay, I have total of 4 dice in that.
Okay. Because essentially how La Sombra work any technology, it does not work very well amongst a La Sombra's touch. So it might be difficult for you to get a message out. You said 4?
Yeah.
4 with hunger 2. I think your rouse is still activated. It activates for the scene. So is that another additional 2?
So that's 4 plus 2, yeah.
Okay. That's 4. That's 3 successes. You are able to get a call out. But it you can hear the static. It's really awful. It's not great. It's like all kinds of distortions. And eventually you begin a distorted ringtone, like a distorted ringing. And eventually you hear a voice, oh shit, and you hear, hello?
And then I just say to him, Paradiso. And then I hang up and make another call.
And just so we're clear, if you want to keep it more of a secret, you may DM me.
Okay.
But I need to know who it is exactly you were trying to reach.
Yeah. I will DM you, in fact.
Wait, 1. Okay. And that was your first call?
Yeah.
And then do you want to make another one?
Yeah.
I'm going to make a similar roll. 2 successes. You just barely make it.
Just a cab to get me to that place that I named.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need to roleplay that. We're gonna go back to our primary coterie here. So, Simon Graham, Hugh Man, and Lucas. Last name again?
Just Luke Lane.
Luke Lane, thank you.
So, Mr. Simon,
Preacher. I never said my name was Simon.
He did.
Okay,
No, he did
so-
never say his
okay,
name
my
was
bad.
Simon.
So,
No, you're good.
Mr. Preacher,
Go on.
if I wanted to get more information from you, how would I get in contact with you?
Hand me your notepad.
So I'm gonna tear off a blank piece of paper and hand him it with a pen.
I'm gonna give him a blank expression. Hand me your notepad. I can't write on nothing.
There's a wall there. I'm sorry. This notepad has some information that I would not like everyone to see.
Roll my ass. And nail it. Nail a phone number into the paper.
What phone number is this?
One of my burners.
Hmm. So you receive a number.
Well, thank you, Mr. Preacher. We will be in contact.
Before you leave, question.
Of course.
The one who left. When is he?
I don't ask those kinds of questions. It's a little rude.
You had no problem calling me such. Fair's fair.
That was the only identifiable information you gave me.
I didn't provide any. Mark,
Well,
didn't.
you can thank Mark for that.
See,
Wait, you know Mark?
I know many people, Hugh. Luke kind of gives him a side glance, like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, Hugh, you remember, Mark is like the only chill guy at Elysium. He's like the one guy that you guys could like talk like freely.
Okay.
Hmm.
Nice to know, though.
For my request.
I have no idea what clan he is from. All I know is that he is, annoying to deal with already.
Another roll here. Manipulation subterfuge from Luke.
7.
Jesus. And then Simon Graham, wits insight.
Hmm.
What's your wits and insight?
It's 4 total.
5 successes with 2 fails. Do you want to willpower reroll any of that?
No, I'm good.
Okay. You said how many dice, Simon?
4.
4. Excuse me. Apparently, with 3 successes, yeah, you can't tell if he's lying or not. In fact, I would definitely assume that you have reason to believe what he's saying.
I frown. And look at Hugh. You seem at your depth here.
No, I know what's going on. I'm just here.
Don't care for it.
No, it's, like, we're here. And I reach down and I pick up the steak and I go, but nice stick. And I like put it in my jacket. And I
Add a
pat it and
stake
go,
to your inventory.
and I specifically refer to it as a stick. Like, I don't say steak, I say stick. Thanks for the stick. I'll keep good track of it. I'll be right here, okay?
Suppose the mark wasn't too too far off.
Mark's a good dude. Calls him as he sees him.
You said I can trust you.
You can know what to expect from me.
Not sure I can yet.
You'll be alright. They all come out in the wash. And then I look back at Luke and I go, alright, Mr. Lawyer Man. What are your closing remarks?
Luke's gonna kind of get a smirk from that one. And then, be like, if I need more information from you, Mr. Preacher, I will make sure to contact you. And then Luke's gonna start walking away.
Before you go, my request, remember it.
That's between you and Mr. Hugh.
I pat my chest and give him a thumbs up.
Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk away.
If you, if anyone wants to roll me intelligence politics, I can give you a little bit of a breakdown about Sophia, unless you guys aren't really worried about it at the moment, in which case we can proceed.
I mean, I'll do it. I'll roll. It's a 6.
6. Holy fuck. 2. 7 successes.
God damn.
Hey.
7 successes. You know that Sophia Morales is indeed a Toreador who's in charge of a BDSM club. That's kind of her rack where she feeds. That's kind of her little denizen. Where she is, that's where she is a denizen. And you also know that she's pretty close, not publicly, but behind closed doors, she's very close with Hudson. In fact, she seems to be in a coterie with Miss Hudson.
Interesting.
And not only that, but Sophia Morales has done a pretty good job of keeping herself away from court. She almost specifically tries to steer away from it, but remains and behaves like your average harpy in Chicago, spreading rumors, engaging in, particularly trying to get close with Annabelle, who is the Toreador primogeniture. And you know that Annabelle isn't all there. Something a little wrong.
Okay.
In the meantime, do you say anything about this information to Hugh?
Nope.
Hugh, would you like to make me a roll?
For that one, it's politics and intelligence, right?
Yes, sir.
That's just gonna be a 3.
With 3 successes, you would know much of the similar information. She hangs out in court. She's very much a gossip. She's very into the gossip. She's very quirky, and she almost has a fascination with. This is one more detail I didn't mention to you, Luke, but you would definitely know this as well. She has a fascination with the expression of suffering. She has almost an uncanny fascination with it.
Causing it or being enthralled by it?
A little bit of both. But mostly observing, like, true suffering. But she also hangs out in court, and she hangs out with Annabelle, and she tries to keep herself out of Kindred politics. Any conversations to be had?
I mean, Luke's just gonna start walking back to go get a cab back to his little office.
Do you follow?
Yeah, I'll follow him.
On
I
that
won't go
note,
after Antonio right now.
all right. 30 Tony. Where are you going?
I'm going to an old-fashioned speakeasy by the name of Paradiso. There's someone I'm gonna meet there.
As pass into the speakeasy. Hold on, let me just change music here really quickly. Oh shit. Ah shit. Chaos. There we go. Give me one moment. Excuse me for this. Moment. Thought I had it up, but I apparently didn't.
Do you guys want to take like a 10-minute break?
We can. It's funny. As soon as you said that, I pulled up what I was looking for.
It's like maybe a good pause.
Yeah, if we want to pause, it's totally fine. I'll take a chance to look at the comments actually, and if you guys want to turn off your screens and or if you want to go and do whatever, we'll give it 10 minutes or so.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good. Let me just take a look here. Give me
I
a
like how
moment.
we were saying that, but there's literally a Ghost Ranger 1776 in the chat.
That's funny. Holy shit! Rachel was right. 2 more followers until we reach our goal.
Ooh.
That's a good point. Yeah, I know that.
So am I going crazy? Because like I have the stream pulled up. I'm gonna get up in a second and go walk around, but like it looks like the audio is lagging on the stream, or am I going crazy?
It's gonna appear that it's lagging, and then well, I'm not sure. Actually, I'll ask chat. Chat, if you can, tell me if audio is fucking weird on your end. Okay.
Hmm.
Is that normal?
That's good to know. I was like, I just want to make sure there aren't connection issues. So it's... Yeah. Oh god, you're 3 of our watchers.
That's fine.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go be back in a minute.
I have returned.
It's like blue and risk, it's gonna take less time. You just play a game with pointer. Yeah, I was looking at the chat. Why, what's up? Didn't know if I knew what. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I can see it.
Wait, what's Wait, we're not gonna dox each other. Never mind. I was gonna say. Wait, are we
Why
live
not?
now or?
Yeah, we're still live.
Okay, okay. Never mind. No. It's cool. I was gonna ask, like, I was under the impression that he was playing a woman because I mean the first time we were ever a woman in our cast, I'm just like, oh okay, well, your name is Hugh. Well, fuck it, weirdo. Ah, but no,
funny.
like the complete opposite direction. Barrel-chested,
funny.
40-year-old grandpa, Italian. Goddamn,
Fucking
me look like
love
a
it though.
make me look like a fucking fool. Goddamn,
God
I swear to
damn.
fucking god. It's the last thing I do. Let's stick a fucking ice pick in your eyeballs. Anyways, calm down. Oh, calm down. My blood pressure. Oh wait, I don't have one.
If you swing that way, no one's judging.
Nah, made men can't swing that way. If they do, they get whacked. Yep.
Is that for affiliate? Okay. Sounds good to me. Yeah, for sure. You guys are all having fun, right? Everything's vibing. Everyone's enjoying themselves.
I will say that Hugh definitely throws a wrench in my momentum, but it's new. It's different, which I can appreciate.
I think it's because you're used to playing with the normal cast,
Yeah.
and you're not quite used to Hugh quite yet.
Yeah. And he's there to rough out the edges. I've come to notice. Or
For sure.
smooth out the edges. Just take some of the edge away. Just take some of the edge away. Just
I'm actually kind of glad that there's a little bit more of a relief character, because
Yeah.
sometimes vampire can get like really heavy.
edgy.
Yeah, a lot of edge.
The edge.
Well, I wouldn't even say it's edgy, because like there's a difference. Like if it was just edgy for edgy's sake, like
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is by some measure edgy, but like I don't know.
Man. Goddamn.
Feels so weird.
Why?
I'm playing a more aggressive. I'm playing a more progressive persona of another character that's more calmer.
It's crazy. We're only one of 4 Vampire the Masquerade streams that's happening right now.
Huh.
I think that'd be cool though.
Unlike Blade, apparently.
Motherfucker's always trying to skate. I skate uphill.
Mhm.
Calm down, Wesley. Yeah, I was like, why are you talking like Blade? Why are you dressed like Blade?
I'm
I
not.
think it's. I don't even think he's dressed that much like Blade. He's just wearing sunglasses and a leather vest.
A sleeveless leather vest.
Someone I
Right?
have.
Blade.
Maybe I should also follow suit, and when he comes to the anarch aspect in a night where you guys are interacting with a bunch of anarchs, like do like really poor eyeliner and put on my leather vest.
And the fake titties.
Mm-mm.
Dude, fucking chill with that shit. I do not want that to be a meme.
Look,
Goodness.
it's not gonna be a meme if you would just wear some fake titties.
I'm
Oh my
not wearing
goodness.
fake titties. It's not happening.
Look,
You say that now. Think of the
Look.
content. I'm like,
Yo, chill.
do it for the content.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm surprised. We've had a steady like 9 people watching. That's crazy.
I hope everyone's back. We got 1 minute.
God, I don't want to look at this room.
Let's look at it.
No, because then I'd remember all the shelving in the garage that needs work.
That's a mood.
Yeah, I gotta sand and stain those.
Mm. I gotta do a bunch of shit myself. I'm running behind on my homework, but that's okay.
You got shit to do it. Go to the bathroom. No one caught the joke yet.
Bruh.
I said you had a lot of shit. You said you had a lot of shit to deal with. I said go to the bathroom.
Oh, not that kind of shit. All right, we're gonna give it about 2 more minutes, I think, and we'll jump back into it. Yeah, we'll yeah. It'll be a fun time. It'll be a fun time. I really genuinely despise having dealing with music. The music restrictions.
Yeah. Remember when you could like upload animations to YouTube that had actual like songs,
Right?
like real ninjas?
Oh shit. Real ninjas.
Real ninjas
Oh my
are
god.
stealthy.
Oh, that's so stupid. All right. Luke, my friend, my buddy, are you here?
He's not a real ninja.
He's not a real ninja.
He's not stealthy.
It's Lukey.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
Right? If it's not copyright stricken already.
Oh my god, have to go to like Pornhub or something to watch it.
Uh-oh.
Some dumb shit like that.
Apparently that's actually what happened to a lot of like early YouTube content. A lot of it can be found on like porn sites where like there isn't so much strict moderation.
I don't even doubt that.
Are you winning, son?
You're winning, son?
Just black pig.
Dad, it's not
Black
what it looks
scribble.
like. I'm watching banned YouTube videos on yeah.
Ex hamster.
Yeah, hamster.
Jesus.
I'm watching my favorite Flash animations that have copyrighted music.
Oh my god.
Mm-mm-mm.
I had to go back and watch DBZ abridged, and there's a part with just like no sound because it got copyright struck out.
Yikes.
Song's just gone.
Of course.
Are we still waiting on Luke?
No, I've been back, dude.
Oh, I asked you if you were here.
I said yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. That's on me. That's a skill issue.
Skill issue.
Dude, what?
Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to make fun of Hotch for not getting a lamp.
I do have a lamp.
Like, I don't believe you.
Dude, I will send you a picture after stream.
Like, just turn it on.
It's on. It's on. It's literally on. I just have the different colored lights.
It's red light.
I have some what? I have a ring light. It's right here.
You're doing something wrong.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like,
Rachel,
is-
please.
Why y'all bullying this man?
He needs it. It's not bullying. It's constructive criticism.
why is it not playing well?
Well, I have a
You've upset it.
push skip. Do that.
Yeah, this is just what I'm gonna do. Music bot gets on my nerves sometimes. There we go. Turn up the bot just a wee bit. So we pan in, getting back to where we were. Oh, I'm turning you back down. You're a little. The ride to the Speakeasy, Paradiso. It's a bit of a ways away. Melancholic lights cast long shadows over Chicago. Shadows that La Sombra themselves find refuge in. Darkness. The French call it noir. It's a whole setting. Is it not ironic that you're going to see your police contact? And as you kind of contemplate in this you contemplate your state in things, the current predicament, for lack of a better phrase, on your way to this speakeasy. What's going through Tony's head?
What's going through Tony's head is the amount of years that he's spent in this line of work, the amount of lies that he's had to keep, the amount of secrets he's had to. Let's flip that. The amount of secrets he's had to keep, the amount of lies he's had to tell, the amount of people that he's had to kill. He has to remind himself, what is that purpose? Originally, it was for family, now it's supposedly for peace. He thinks of a time when he was still breathing, when he was a younger man, just hungry and poor. That was when he was integrated into the mafioso syndicate, thinking that if everyone just got along, everyone could have a little bit of everything. But the truth was, it wasn't enough to get around. You had to fight for what you had. Right now, I feel like what I have is being threatened, though. Sometimes I wonder if what I'm doing is the right thing. I don't know. But what I do know is that I want to keep the peace among the kindred.
As the cabbie pulls into the front of the speakeasy, I imagine you exit the vehicle. The clunk of the closing vehicle door. As soon as you're outside, you're exposed to the air. You see mist coming up from various manhole covers. You see a guy who's had maybe one too many in a business suit, puking his guts out outside, just outside of the speakeasy. Once, discretion was the norm. Now, people just are outrightly degenerates in the streets. As you approach this paradiso of yours, as soon as you open the door, you feel the waft of cigarette smoke and old whiskey. You see there's various people in various booths that seem to be speaking in hushed tones. This is where people meet on the down low. Women talking to businessmen whose wives wait for them at home. Other secrets to be had, backdoor deals, embezzling. It's all common here. But no one talks about it. And there, waiting for you at the bar, also appropriately fitting in, you see your police contact with cigarette, a glass of whiskey next to him.
Without saying a word, I walk up to him and I sit right next to him.
Remind me again his name.
Lieutenant Marcus Hurt.
You see Lieutenant Hurt, he takes a drag. How's it going, Tony? Long time no see.
Yeah, you know, just same old. Business as usual. Although, you know, I'm not calling you out here for nothing, right?
Never do.
Good. I wave a hand to the barkeep.
He you get his attention. He approaches over. He approaches you, I should say.
Yeah. Give me a glass of Lawless Heaven.
Hmm. And then do you rouse the blood so you can drink it?
I don't drink it. I just look at it.
Hmm. The longing of what was once such an elegant pastime, and other times not so elegant. It's the maybe back in your time, it's how you judge the worth of a man by how they hold their liquor.
Yeah.
Now you're just stuck watching and consuming those who imbibe that which you cannot.
Mhm.
You see your contact snickers a little bit, and he whispers to you, we both know you're not going to drink that.
I know.
Why waste the money?
It's nostalgic. I got a problem. And I get it not because I want it. I get it because I want to know that I can still be in control. Anyways. Go on.
Yeah. Well, no, go on. You first.
Anyways. There's someone I need you to keep a lookout of. If he's not already on your profile.
Who are you talking about?
Question for the storyteller. Do I have recollection? Obviously, because I saw him. A recollection description of Preacher?
Yeah. You would also know his name.
Okay. Simon Preacher Graham. I'll ask him. You got anything on Simon Graham?
Not since last time you asked me. He disappeared. Soon after we apprehended his partner, Miss Baker.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what.
And he shoots you a look of something that he's not proud of. But you only can tell that because you know him.
Yeah.
You know, he tries to be a good man. He's pretty shit at it, though.
I see the look in his eyes and I say, we do what we do for the city. But anyways, I just saw him about a couple minutes ago at the old wharfs.
Fuck, I thought he was dead.
Yeah. Seems there's more to the story than I thought. Last I heard, he's meaning to go to some BDSM club run by one Sophia Morales.
Sounds like a fucking weirdo, if you ask me.
Yeah. Question for the storyteller. Would I, Antonio, know who Sophia Morales is?
Yeah, you want to more me a wits politic or intelligence politics?
And politics. Boom. And that's 2 dice.
2 dice?
Yeah.
No successes. You know that she hangs out with Hudson. That's about it.
Okay.
Hudson doesn't
Yeah.
really talk about her friends a whole lot.
Okay. But I'll tell you something, Lieutenant. I'm gonna need you to pin a certain case of human trafficking on this Simon Graham.
Again? Yeah, you want us to put out a IPB on him? Because last I checked, he was do you want me to put him as a suspect like before, or do you want to go for the full shebang?
Want the full shebang, but if you do it, I want you guys to be ready because I know he's not gonna go down without a fight.
What does that
And if
mean?
that happens,
What does that mean to you? Does that mean that he's as tough as you are?
I don't think so, but once it gets down to it, I'll throw you a bone. I'll come around to help, but I'm gonna need a fucking mask.
Yeah, we could do that. I'll let you know. We'll put out see if what intel we'll get back. Keep our eyes open for him. But man, I gotta tell you, Baker, she was good people, a good cop.
Yeah, I know. But I tell
see
you
what
what,
he takes
Go
he takes a long he takes a drag of his cigarette and then takes a long. As soon as he puffs out, he immediately finishes his glass of whiskey.
And then what I'll say next is I'm not gonna try to make any effort to comfort him. I'm just gonna say I know you're doing me a big one right now. So if you got any names you want me to bring in, you let me know. Yeah?
Yeah, I can do that. I'll have something for you soon. Do you have you want to meet here again in a couple nights? Talk it up?
I'm always here.
You know, all this subterfuge, all this. What's it for? I know we have our reasons, right? Cover our asses and all that shit, but what do you get out of it? What's this all to you?
I sit a moment to think about it as I'm staring into this glass of whiskey that I'm clearly not going to drink. Empires are built on secrets, Marcus. If everybody knew everything about everyone, we wouldn't have a society. I know that's a bit much saying that at my age. But if I could be someone that can facilitate that, if I could be the one driving that bus and maybe, have some like-minded individuals, and I raise my eyebrows at him, who understand what that means, I'll do what I need to do. Besides, I don't know any other life different from this one right now.
It, man. I think I have it bad.
Enjoy your life, enjoy your family. Enjoy the whiskey. Goddamn.
Yeah. Shit, man. Now, I have a question for you. Is he a potential fledgling for you? Do you plan on embracing him?
If worst case scenario, it would save him, that would be like a morality choice. That'd be like a left road, right road kind of choice. But for the most part, I like keeping the peace. I like keeping things the way that they are, and any infractions upon that, I grate against me heavily.
You see, he looks down at his glass. You know, Julia's filing a divorce, so shit, man. Shit out of luck with that whole family life shit. That's down the drain.
Sorry to hear about that.
No, you're not. Don't lie.
Hey, whether you believe it or not, I was a married man one time.
Yeah, how'd you keep it together when you did?
I didn't. She did.
Fuck.
Anytime I fucked up, anytime I did something I wasn't supposed to, she'd you'll never believe it. She'd beat my ass with a rolling pin.
Sounds kind of harsh, to be honest.
Yeah. But my goodness, you should have seen this woman. She was goddamn gorgeous. And I'm gonna link a pics in the immersion.
Yeah. How about you just describe her for our audience as well?
All right, let me pull up in my freaking folder. I can tell you, she had this really large green eyes, curly brunette hair, beautiful tits, of course, you know, an hourglass figure, very, very strong stare, very, very strong presence, you know. Gosh, you walk into a room and everyone will look at her, you know. And of course, all the guys want to talk to her and be like, "Hey, what's up, sweetheart? You wanna go back to my place and all that bullshit?" But you know, no. She knew her worth. She knew her value. You know. Strangely enough, she came up to me, and yeah, gave me the best couple years of my life until my life caught up to me, and yeah, I don't say anything more than after that. Yeah.
Well, and he claps you on the shoulder. You were a lucky man. Can't say the same these days. These nights for you. Anyway, I got shit to do.
Yeah, I know you do.
I'll see what I can pull up on Graham. Fuck, man.
Of course. Does he walk out or does he stay in?
Yeah, you see there's a moment where he like hovers for a moment. He hesitates. You know, Graham wasn't a bad guy either. His Bible quoting would get a little old, but... Or actually, excuse me, question for Graham. Were you still quoting Bible quotes when you were still in the force?
Well, actually, anytime before the accident, I was pretty straight laced. I didn't do all that.
Oh, okay. Then redact what I previously said. Graham was a good cop, man. He not many people can say this, but he and Danny made a difference. Just remember that. Bear that weight at the very least. And with that, he puts on his coat. Oh, one more thing. This isn't going to be free.
I know. It never is.
Gives you a nod and he... Stay safe, buddy. And he slicks back his hair. It's pretty short, but he runs his fingers through it. And with heavy boot steps, you hear him exit the bar. On that note... Oh,
yeah. Go on.
What were you going to say?
I was going to slick back my hair and then cast Wits Awareness to see if there's a beautiful, lonely damsel in this establishment.
Let me make that roll for you really quick.
Yeah.
What is your wits and awareness there, Chief?
It's total 5.
Someone learned their lesson. Oh, hunger 5.
Nope,
Excuse
total
me.
5, hunger
Yep.
2.
Yep. I accidentally did the hunger dice instead of that.
Hmm.
With 3 successes, we'll get back to that. Just remember that number for me. On that note, we're gonna get back to our more. Well, what's Simon up to?
I'm actually heading back toward out of town, towards the church I made reference to.
Hmm.
I'll call out to Mark to see if he's around.
Yeah. What do you say?
Are you being nosy, Mark?
Dude, when am I not being? Dude, that was a juicy meeting, wasn't it?
I've been made.
I mean, you've been made. The fuck you on
Mark.
about?
One saw me, he dipped out.
Yeah? I'm not so sure, man.
It doesn't matter. The seat has been set. I told you. I smile. Time to play the game.
So, what's your plan? Do you want me to go hang out with Mr. Scrunchy Butt, Mr. Luke?
Sure, why not?
All right.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Because if I've been made, the shit is gonna get shifty real soon.
Makes you so sure?
I didn't die in a favorable light. I was a very dangerous individual before I died.
Like some terrorist shit?
Well, they call my partner such. You remember Arthur, don't you? The news about the crazy military man who shot the individual. I'll linger in the grocery store. Or do you not remember?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Nonetheless, if the things do kick up, Hudson will be on my trail. Or she'll be aware that I'm still around. Also give him a name, Sophia.
Right.
So either should we put on guard, or there'll be people looking for me.
I still think you should either do one of two things: go full send into the camis or go full send into the anarchs. You can't, unless you know how to disappear. You're not very.
I'm not trying to disappear.
Well, what I'm saying is you need friends, man. An alone kindred is a dead kindred.
You're still alive.
Ah, I got friends. People like me. You heard what you said. You likes me.
You know, you're all right. For Kindred.
Hey, don't be throwing around names like that, you lick. Listen, kindred, they come in all types of shapes and sizes. Some of them are good people. Some are really not good people.
Well, consider this me not really shaking my old habits. My dad used to hunt you kind after all. Strangely enough, I was a good hunter. I was more curious than anything.
Where did that curiosity get you? Right to where you are.
Well,
I guess it is what they say. It is true what they say about cats. Curiosity killed him, and then satisfaction brought him back.
well, I need to go visit somewhere.
Yeah.
Go, Jim.
Yeah, the vested interest. Yeah, that thing is fucking gone, man. Your little pals took care of that.
Yeah, I'm staring at it. Gives me memories.
Well, anyway, hey, I should probably go hit up Luke, see what's going on. See if he
All right.
wants to chat. See if I can find anything else about our little friend.
I have an idea.
Yeah, what's that?
If you're willing to bargain, Tell
Aw,
me-
come on. We've been friends for what, a year?
not you, them.
Oh,
If they can't do my other favor, see if they can find anything about a certain cop.
what, your old partner?
Yes.
Bro, she's gone, man.
She's gone. Hudson has no leverage.
I don't think Hudson needs leverage over you anymore, truth be told. I don't think she gives a fuck about you, man.
We shall see. Take care of yourself, Mark.
Yeah. And with that, he disappears. And on that note, we're gonna open up to our other side of our coterie. Luke, what are you up to right now?
I'm assuming that me and Hugh have made it back to my office.
Yeah, we'll say that. Was there any
Okay.
conversation that was had on the way there?
Not that Luke started.
I have asked him if he knows any high-end Torador sex shops. Or where they might be in the area of.
Yeah, Luke's gonna be like, yeah, I don't traffic in that kind of information.
And I'm going to look at him and say, it may be in your best interest to tell me, because then I'll leave you alone for at least 30 minutes.
Luke contemplates this this information and tells him all the local places to go.
Thank you! And I go off in search of a high-end Torador sex shop.
So it might be hard to find a Toreador sex shop unless you're planning on going to one of the some of the local clubs. But you could definitely find sex shops that are probably well, we'll see. Roll me a wit streetwise and add 2 dice because of any assistance that Mr. Luke would have given you, Mr. Lane.
That's gonna be an 8.
8?
Yeah, I have 3 in streetwise and 1 in wits. No. Yeah, that's 6, sorry.
So with 4 successes, sure enough, there's a lot of Toreadors start their way into that sort of life, baby steps. So as you kind of maneuver around, like you're kind of going through a dicey alley, and you round the corner, and you see you see kind of a chain spot called Lush. Pink lettering, like bright kind of neon lights, giving a sort of magenta overcast into the street around you.
I look at that sign and go, I could have sworn this was a soap shop. But I guess I'm going to give it a try. And I go into the shop.
Sure. I'm gonna need a second. I gotta get. I should probably find adequate music. On that note,
You cannot play 50 Cent in a club.
I
That is-
can't. Well, are you going to a club or one of the sex stores?
It's the sex shop. It's like high-end. That's what I need.
Sure. On that note, Luke, as you get back to your office, what are you up to?
I'm gonna sit down at my desk and go over kind of the information that I've gotten so far. And to wonder if the prince is trying to cover something up as a favor to Miss Hudson.
Want to make me a roll? Want to roll?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll say intelligence politics.
Okay, that's 6.
That's 2 successes. So as you kind of think about it, it's maybe, but no one really likes no one's really on good terms with the Lasombra right now, especially the Ventru. So if that is the case, it'd be very unlike Prince Jackson to really give a single fuck about any Lasombra plight. If anything, he is trying to make this problem go away. He wants to find an easy solution as fast as possible.
Okay.
If you had to guess.
I am going to call Mark.
Almost right on cue, Mark as you call Mark, he answers, "Whoa! I was gonna call you. What's up, man?"
You got any time to stop by my office?
Funny enough for you, I was just on my way. What's going on there, man?
I want some more information on this preacher.
Look, man, Preacher Boy is a friend of mine. I don't really give out information about homies for free. I'll tell you what I know. But I'm just telling you right now, he's a good kindred. Head's kind of up his ass, but he's got his shit straight.
You know me, I'm live and let live as long as they follow the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be there soon.
Alright.
And with that, we're going to pan over. One moment. Did the bot just .exe out? What? There we go. I'm turning you way down. Jesus. And on that note, as Hugh, you walk into the sex shop, you see a very, very bubbly, like, black-haired, very kind of more pale skin. Definitely your kind of stereotypical, like, goth GF, like, fantasy. She's wearing kind of, like, very high heels, and she's like, "What can I get ya? Welcome to Lush."
I look, smile, and say, "Oh boy, we're gonna have a lot of fun."
Oh, well, that's not that kind of place here.
No, not like that. I need a very specific item.
And you see she shoots you a look. Maybe, and you see that her intonation kind of, like, she loses the bimbo act. And she sees, and she has what seems to be a name tag, by the way, that does say, "Hello, my name is Icarus."
Nice to meet you. I'm after something. This might be a little complicated.
Well, we're pretty well equipped.
Alright. I need something like a cat of nine tails, a flogger, flail, something like a whip kind of thing.
Sure, no problem. And she, what's this for, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, it's going to be a gift, so I'll need a fairly, like a box 2 or 3 times. It's going to be wrapped around something.
Sure. And,
but the cat of nine tails specifically needs to have embroidery of roses all over it.
Hmm.
And there's a third request for it too.
Oh.
For the cat of nine tails stones on the end, I want it to be able to record the sounds of whoever it hits as it hits them.
Whoa, that is pretty high tech.
It is fairly specific.
She thinks for a moment. Lucky for you, I have an engineering degree. She gives you kind of a witty smile. It's gonna cost you, but I can do it.
Cost won't be an issue for this one. I have some goals I want to achieve soon, but I do want to know how long it's going to take.
Give me... Can I get a week?
Can you knock it down to 5 days?
You double my pay, I'll do it in 2.
Alright, we can go with that.
So, what is it specifically? And she
It
pulls
is-
out kind of like a sticky, a bright pink sticky note.
I rub my hands together and say, alright, it's going to be a cat of nine tails. And
Okay.
the stones on the end of the cat of nine tails are going to be able to record whatever sounds the person makes as the cat of nine tails hits them. And the embroidery all over it needs to be roses, preferably in some metallic thread.
Does the color
I-
of the roses matter? You
I'd
want to
prefer
stick to the
gold
red.
or shimmery or pearlescent. Pearlescent would be best. With black leather.
Okay. Sounds good. It's a very special order.
Well, you gotta be specific if you want anything done right.
You're not wrong. Is there anything else I can get you?
No, that was it, really. As long as the box is, larger than that, because it's wrapping around something.
Sure, yeah. I could probably do that.
I like a saleswoman who knows what she's about. This is very pleasant.
Good. I'm flexible. Let's just say that.
I can tell your voice suddenly got a lot deeper.
And you see she gives you a wink.
And I give one back.
Well, would you like to browse anything further?
No, that was really all I needed today, just a special order, and I'm very happy you have an engineering degree.
She gives you a smile. I'm a woman of many talents.
I bet you are. Have a wonderful day. And I leave and I go off to find one of the other Coterie people.
Do you I take it you probably have a secret phone?
I do.
Okay. Luke, did you give Hugh your number?
I
Or
did
would
not.
would you have though?
I probably would have, yeah.
Even though the risk of it being a potential masquerade breach?
For Hugh having my number?
Oh, just exchanging phone numbers in general.
How is that a masquerade breach if I gave Hugh
Well-
my number?
So here, because in particular the Camarilla, they are against phones technology of any kind. Everyone breaks the rules, but also not a lot of people report on each other. But if he decided to be like, hey, dude's carrying around a phone, might piss some people off.
Then probably not.
Okay. Very well. But you would have probably told him where your office is.
Yes.
Yeah, because you would have heard the address. So yeah, Hugh, the office isn't too far away. And on that note, Tony, we're gonna go to you really quickly.
All right.
You do see a woman kind of down on her luck, it seems. She seems to be there venting over the phone to somebody. Kind of obviously distraught, perhaps a recent breakup, perhaps you hear something about her getting evicted.
I don't approach her quite just yet. I wait until the call ends before I start making my steps towards her booth. Is that what she's in?
Yeah, it's a booth.
Okay. Yeah. Although, am I listening in what she's saying?
You want to?
Sure.
Wits awareness. That's 5, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me increase your hunger, roll. So, 2 bestial failures, but you also got a critical success. So that would be 1 success. You can hear part of the conversation. It's... You know what? I'll ask you. Do you want to succeed with the cost? Or do you want to fail the roll?
I'll just fail the roll. I'm not that inclined to desperately know.
Okay. In fact, it's almost irritating. You hear her whining and you're like, ugh, gross. So you see minutes tick by and she does eventually hang up the phone. And she just grasps the sides of her head and she begins to massage her temples as she leans over the table and trying to take deep breaths, trying to compose herself.
I pick up my glass that I haven't touched whatsoever, and I make my way towards her booth. The shadowy person that I am, just like fog over water, floating towards that direction.
Yeah, for a moment we're gonna see what seems to be almost a looming kind of silhouette, kind of leaning over her booth. Gold eyes, obfuscated by the smoke in the bar, suddenly broken as you lean into the light. And she's like, fuck, you scared the shit out of me.
Excuse me. Seems like you're having a rough night. Just wanted to see how you were.
Yeah, do you really give a fuck?
Try me. And mind you, I'm fucking beautiful. That is in my character.
Yeah. Roll me a charisma charisma. I'm gonna take it that's subterfuge.
Charisma.
I will also allow persuasion.
Persuasion. Charisma, persuasion. That is.
And add your
6
beautiful
dice.
feet.
Oh, beautiful feet. My beautiful feet. My feet picks.
Yeah, your feet picks.
How
much is that?
So beautiful as in the advantages?
Yeah, the advantage. That's
Okay,
what I
so
meant.
that's
Sorry,
yeah.
D&D bled over
Yeah.
into my world of darkness
Okay.
lingo for a moment.
Okay, 2 + 2 + 4, that's 8.
Okay. So you see she relents. She's like, well, broke up with the piece of shit boyfriend, found out that he cheated on me in Miami, and she wipes her mascara stained face. When I confronted him about it, he was acting like a total dick, and he kicked me out. Which means I don't have a place to stay anymore.
Sorry to hear that. Excuse me, do you mind if I take a seat across from you?
Fuck it. Sure. Why not?
So I shimmy my way across and then just look at her as though I'm giving her my undivided attention. Ask him, what are you drinking?
Promise. I promise I'm not this basic all the time, but a Moscow Mule.
No, those are good. Although, do you mind if I make you a recommendation?
Sure.
Not a lot of people this time drink it, but this is
She
1 gram.
she looks a little not so much vexed, but it's almost like she's entertaining the notion.
Okay. What do you know of Lawless Heaven?
Nothing about it.
Well,
What's that, an anime?
yeah, no, it's from an anime. Yeah. But anywho, shout out to 91 Days. But anywho, well, I'll tell you what. How about I get you a glass, and you let me know what you think
Sure.
on me, and then I make a wave to the bartender, and then like signal for like the same.
Do you do you leave the table?
Mm, how would I navigate this scenario? Yeah, sure. I'll do a quick one over there and then come back with it.
Sure. As you do, as you set the glass in front of her, I imagine. She inspects it a little bit. What does it look like? What does it smell like?
Smell like? What does it smell like? It smells like oak.
Mm. You
It's
see,
smooth.
She regards you for a moment. You didn't put anything in this, did you?
What do you take me for?
She smirks a little bit. And she sips it and she's like, oh, God, that is fucking strong. Jesus Christ.
And I chuckle a little. I'm like, never mind. I mean, shit, I like it.
Looks like you haven't touched yours.
Yeah, well, it's something ironic. I'm actually a recovering alcoholic.
What the fuck are you doing here, you fucking idiot? And you notice that she slurs her words slightly.
And I ask her.
And she,
think
excuse me,
What?
she's been kind of a little bit slurring her words prior. Just a little slightly.
Yeah, and then I'll say that once upon a time, this used to be my favorite drink before it caused me, let's just say it caused me problems. But nevertheless, I don't forget the joys that this drink brought me. Now listen, I don't know what your relationship had been with your boyfriend. I'm not gonna say that he's a good guy or whatever, but those good memories can always be those good memories. And I'll tell you what, just looking at you, he's a fool for leaving you.
Gives you a hint of a smile. And guess that is some consolation, huh? And there's a moment of silence between the two of you.
I look at her, and I want to frame this very specifically. I ask her this question. Can I ask you your name?
Does it even matter?
It's not. Well, let me ask you this, stranger. Do you trust me? And when I say trust me, that is when I'll activate compel.
Okay. You see that there's almost a certain dreamy sense in her eye as she seems to almost melt. And she kind of says she mumbles, I do, actually.
All right. And then I'll say, then bring your beautiful self over here.
Tensions heighten as she goes across the booth. She sits next to you. She almost lays, placing her chest or her head upon your chest. And while she is, do you use Blush of Life beforehand? So you don't come off as super cold
Yeah, let's go
in
with
room
that.
temperature.
Room temperature. Damn, that sounds hot. Go on, room temperature.
You don't gain any more hunger as she like kind of leans into you a little bit. But all you can see are the veins on her neck.
Mm. So I'm
You
gonna go
feel
about this.
her heartbeat.
Yeah. I'm gonna go about this very, very intently.
Mhm.
I'm gonna place my index finger right below her chin to lift her chin up, look at me, and be like, "Hey." To have my golden eyes into hers.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna slowly lean in for a kiss.
As she leans in to place her lips upon yours,
Mm.
inching her way closer. Do you go for her neck?
Yes, I make my way slowly from her lips to her neck, but I'm not like quick about it. I'm taking my time. I'm surgical.
Roll
Taking it.
me make me a roll of you know what? I'm not going to make you roll for it. I imagine the beast would kind of take over from here as she relents every touch. Almost she implicably trusts you. There's a certain pliability to her as she lets you go to her neck, and she doesn't seem to suspect anything
Mm.
as you slowly make your way.
Mm. Yeah. I'm drinking at this point.
Yep. As you puncture her flesh,
Mm.
you hear a quiet, desperate moan
Mm.
as you pull from her.
Yeah.
Now I ask, how much do you take?
Just one, because I'm at 2 hunger, so bring it back to 1.
And one last question: do you lick the wound clean?
I do.
So to heal
Absolutely,
it.
I do. Yeah.
You see, for a moment, she falls in after the kiss is done. She kind of seems to almost lose herself in the ecstasy of the moment. And it's there that we will end our vampire session for now. And yeah.
Jazz hands. We all did
Jazz
jazz
hands.
hands.
Jazz
That was
hands.
That was some
Jazz
real white
hands.
people shit,
And
everybody.
no, this is sorry. I mean,
What was?
ASL interpreting, so it's like this is deaf applause. Yeah. Sorry.
The sound of one hand clapping.
Haha.
Yeah.
I can't do
Good
it.
shit. Good shit. Good shit.
Awesome.
Yeah. So as per normal, we'll do pros, cons, favorite moment, and what everyone is most looking forward to. And then if there's anyone who's active in the comments, which I will eventually be able to see, I promise I'm not entirely like. There we go. Maybe I can see the comments eventually. Yeah, we'll do pros, cons, favorite moment. Luke, I know you need to get going sooner rather than later, so we'll start with you.
Pros, I enjoyed being kind of the backstory of all the characters. I like that. I don't really have a lot of cons. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have a con.
Okay.
One of my favorite things so far has been definitely Hugh. Like the fucking randomness of like Hugh in general. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this, and it's like, what the fuck?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to continuing on with this.
There's a plan coming together.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Was there anything that you're particularly looking forward to? Any favorite moment, and any nothing you would say I have to improve upon?
Not really.
Okay.
You cave goblin. You know exactly what you need to improve upon.
Shut the fuck up,
You need more lighting.
dude. I don't know what you want. Do you want?
You
do you
need
want?
to change your lighting composite. Put it behind you or to the side of
Do
you.
you want this?
Yeah,
Do you want
side.
this? Do you want this light? Like, is this what you want?
As far as don't talk about my lighting.
Like behind to the side.
It is off to the side. What do you want?
This is too funny, man.
What do you want?
What do you want from me, woman?
What you? Okay, I'm gonna have to cause PTSD to myself. Put it aft starboard.
Jesus Christ.
Make it stop! Make it stop!
Lighting.
Okay, anything else to add before you get going there, Chief?
Nope.
All right. Well, I know that you have kids to get to, I think, and all that fun stuff. So, peace out, man. I'll see you. We're not playing this Saturday. We're not playing this Saturday, so next Tuesday for sure.
Good to go. Catch you guys later.
Yep.
Yeah, take care. Take care of yourself.
Bye, Luke.
All right. If there is anyone who's actively listening in chat who has any pros cons favorite moment from me, definitely go ahead and drop them. And we'll get to them after we go across the Coterie. And if there's nothing, then we'll peace out. Simon, we'll have you go next.
Cons, pros, and all that jazz. Cons. It's a little bit of moments we just pause for a moment.
Say again.
I said there's a few moments we just pause for a moment.
Yeah, I have to think sometimes, man. Like,
I mean, I'm saying usually you don't do that. So I'm like, that was different. It was noticeable. You need
I don't
better
know what
lighting.
you guys want me to do with this fucking lighting.
How do I have better lighting than you? 2 seconds of effort on my part. I have better lighting
It
than
is,
you.
okay, before y'all go on the lighting, it's kind of funny I said shit about me, but I guess it worked. So hey.
Bro, you cosplaying Blade. We're leaving you alone.
Okay, fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Pros. I kind of love how everyone's trying to fit into a role. It's kind of weird. I mean, I kind of feel at odds with myself, but that's a me con. But I really like Mr. Antonio's approach to things. I want that whole police approach. Pretty smart angle. I approve. You get a gold star.
Oh, clap.
Fair moment though, Icarus. You put her to such demeaning work. Shame, but she has fun with that anyway.
Hey man, that's not demeaning work. She just works that job.
Well, context wise,
I don't know demeaning
you
of
would
the word.
understand. Context wise, let's just say history there.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
But it's fine.
Now, is there anything that you're looking forward to?
This is looking forward to see what happens next. Fair
Okay.
moment wise,
And were you immersed? Sorry, I forgot to ask Luke that.
yeah, I was Julian Murphy. My favorite moment was just meeting everybody. I think that was the funniest thing.
That was pretty good. All right.
See, that's bullshit. He's a son. He's a better guy. Or I was gonna walk away from this bullshit. Just kept playing.
Yeah. I'm like, it's like, I think if in like typical mobster fashion, it's like, what the fuck am I waiting here for? We're either doing the job or we're not. What the fuck we talking? What we talking? It's stupid. Fuck off. Goddamn.
It's not funny. And those are the three responses I expected. Those three responses. It's just
Yeah.
it's the best part. So yeah,
I was gonna say that'd be impressive meta if your intent was just to annoy me, so I walk away. I'm like, wow, okay, good job.
It wasn't, but it worked
I
out.
was expecting your response to be Luke's response. TBI.
Okay.
TBI. So it kind of works still. So it is what it is. That's enough for me.
Okay.
All right.
Antonio.
So my cons. We got cons.
You say lighting.
Hugh
We're done.
no.
Do it.
Misgendering Hugh in the first scene. I was like, oh shit. I was under because the first time we've ever had a female in a cast, and like I'm under the impression, okay, she's gonna.
That
play
is not
female.
the
No.
first time we've had a female in the cast, you lying
Okay,
bastard.
I'm sorry.
The other one had a penis.
I'm sorry. I gotta say it like Bill Maher. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Excuse me, princess.
You're wrong. Okay. Sorry. But going back to that. No, it's like the first. Alright. First time we've had a woman
Promise
playing
we're
a
not
man.
always this offensive, everybody. I
Sorry.
promise.
Sorry.
I don't promise
Sorry.
anything.
So, first time, woman playing a man, and not just a man, like barrel-chested Italian grandpa. And I'm like, goddamn, make me look like a goddamn fool.
You can just call me sweetheart like 20
Yeah.
years
I'm
your
like,
senior.
it's like, what? Is this meta right now? Is this are we calling
It's better.
Yeah, but anywho, I think for me personally, just the favorite scene was just, it's sort of like a self-fulfilling prophecy where, like, I imagined at some point I would have a heart-to-heart with Marcus Hurt, and I didn't think it'd be that soon. The
The way I
second
look
favorite,
at it is that you guys have been working together for a long time.
absolutely,
And I'm sure there's more to come with that.
Oh, absolutely, that's true. And the thing, and like, I think for me, yeah, that's the favorite part. And then what I'm looking forward to the most is like, man, we're starting off hot already. Like the intrigue is already there. It's just, I don't think we've had a game where it's like we're just like, it's getting heavy. Like it's like Infernal Affairs. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Uh,
Oh, maybe I have.
So America did a remake of it, an American remake called The Departed with Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio, which is basically like the same thing. In other words, it's what Death Note based their manga off of. Is essentially what is going on. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah,
Yeah. Spooky. That's all I got.
for sure. What about it?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, and where did you feel that the characters were believable?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, doggy.
Yeah, cookies. All right, Hugh, what do you got?
I like the characters, man. I like all the characters interacting with each other. I like how Tony gets so into it. Like, just so into character, and then Hotch gets so into character, too. And I like how Simon's also taking it so seriously. He's just like, this is very serious.
Simon is
also,
like
like-
traumatized, bro. Like,
He's traumatized, but he's still just like, I need to do this. So, like, I'm gonna get over myself just to do this. So I really like that.
Yeah.
I'm over here complimenting him, he's not even listening.
I'm here. I'm listening. I was there. I was putting up my jacket.
So I really like that.
Warm.
Yeah, I gotta take this thing off. It's about to rip in the seams. Goddamn.
I like your NPCs too. Like, your NPCs are interesting.
it's what
I wonder
try
if they're. I wonder if all the females are gonna start out with a really high bubbly voice and then go back to talking like a man.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I just don't want my voice to crack on stream, alright? Jesus.
Like, I don't know, man. I have a deep voice, so it doesn't help. Cons, I don't know. Get something that like says welcome and the username for whenever somebody pops in the chat. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
that should be a thing.
Bullseyes me, by the way. I'm down.
That'd be about it. I don't know, like, we're getting there. I mean, yeah, we had issues, but there's growing pains, like with music.
Okay,
Where
well,
it's
the
turned
problem
down.
is that
That's not
I'm-
your fault. That's my fault. I had to figure out where that was.
For sure. For me, I was gonna say for music choice, I tried to mix it up a little bit.
Music
I just
choice was
don't-
good. Music
Okay,
choice
cool.
was really good.
Okay. It'd be so much better if I could just not worry about copyright.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. What are you most looking forward to?
I just want to see how certain things play out, because I know I'm trying to do things that you're not gonna expect, maybe. But I'm looking forward to what other people
I
are gonna
know.
do and just how it
See-
interacts.
But see, that's just it. I've learned in Vampire, I can't control you guys. I just let you guys do what you want. I don't care anymore. I tried. Like my first Vampire game, I had everything planned out to a T. I was convinced, and none of it happened. All of the coterie got distracted doing other shit, and it was great. I loved it, but I was just like, "Fuck! Why did I put these hours of preparation into this? So now my hours of preparation go into just knowing Chicago and what the World of Darkness in Chicago is like. I don't even care what you guys do at this point. It is what it is. It is what it is, as they say.
Indeed, it is what it is.
You know what you
And-
could do, like
Hmm.
for a D&D game, is you could just put like 900 Korok seeds around a map. If your players get distracted and be like, you now have to find all 900 Korok seeds, turn them in.
Fuck no. I quit.
That sounds so toxic.
I got nothing.
Sure. Rachel, swear to fuck if you say lighting, you're fired. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna suck. I'm just joking. I promise.
He just doesn't want us to see his room. That's the real reason.
That's not it. Fuck you. Yeah, you did a great job today, Rachel. Thank you so much. Honestly, I give you shit, but thank you so much for doing this. It would take me months longer to get this all set up. Yeah.
I'm gonna do Jordan real quick.
How was the story though? The story was good. I don't have TikTok, so like I don't.
I don't.
I don't
We're all like, the Chinese government will not.
Yeah.
We're all,
Yeah,
we're all
Two
team no
of
trying
the
to do.
people the two people here are vets. We've all done our cyber awareness training.
Yeah.
Not giving Tina my phone.
Hey,
Probably
vet
right.
family here, so I might as well be a vet. I'm the same tension.
I'll do some tests throughout later on this week.
You know what?
You literally just need it behind you by like 3 inches and then off to the side a little.
You know what?
I'll go get some lights, more
You know what,
lights.
Luke?
I fucking hate this.
Tony, I love that we're never getting punished with the violence. I love it. It's in a row with it.
Say
I love
again?
how we're not getting punished for any type of lighting, so we're in a row with it. It's an
Oh.
inside joke.
Yeah.
We gotta work on one project and then we'll get to the. I got notes for y'all. We'll get to those.
Actually, like
That was cool.
Am I like?
it was a whole.
Okay.
Like it looked like a lightning flash happened at one point, and I was like, that was impressive, but that was on purpose.
I didn't even know that happening, but okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yo, what?
Hotch, look,
Oh,
the way you have it set up right now makes you look like a ghost. That's just sad.
Isn't that the point?
I don't know.
Actually,
It really does. You are a floating head. like your body's
Actually, okay. See, okay, we're not on. See, on maybe on the Twitch stream, kind of sort of. I see what you're talking about, but right here, I don't see it because it's smaller.
You guys are awful. You guys are
I'm just
awful.
saying, I'm
Not as
trying
awful
to-
as your lighting.
Story was good. Everyone enjoyed it. Everyone, cool.
Your turn.
Yeah, I guess it is my turn, huh? I see there's nothing in the Procod's favorite moment in the chat, so that's fine. Yeah. Oh boy, that was a lot. Pros or cons. guess my fucking lighting needs to be fixed. Jesus Christ. Everyone keeps crying about it. What else do I got? Yeah. I found it really funny at the very beginning with Tony. I'm not using streamer titties. No. Put it down.
I'm just gonna put a sign that says streamer titties across my chest for the next stream.
Oh my gosh. Please don't.
They're my
We're-
titties. You can't tell me what to do with them. Are you trying to control my body?
Oh my god.
Oh
shut the
my
fuck up,
fucking
Al.
god.
No. I love the fact that like Tony at the very beginning was just like he's like
Flabbergasted.
yeah, flabbergasted that Hugh was that was funny. That was really good. Fuck. Not a lot for cons, guys. You guys all played kind of on point. I was a little nervous that you guys would all be playing characters that you weren't very familiar with, but all of you guys fucking nailed it. So I don't got no complaints. Yeah, it was great. Pros, there's a lot of them. Holy shit. We're up like what, 4 followers since we started? Since the beginning of the stream. That's cool. That's really cool. Further pros, I love all your guys' characters. All of you guys bring a very unique little bit to the table. Did you all feel like you got about an equal amount of spotlight?
Yeah. I was trying to say the background is in this session anyway, so it works for me.
Everyone else?
think
Yeah.
so.
Cool. Yeah. Great shit. Man, a lot happened. A lot happened in such a short session. More happened than I thought would have happened. The only thing that we're missing is our Hakata boy.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, poor guy. You're falling off. You need to like fix yourself or like get off. Okay, you're just gonna fall. All right. No. Yeah, she fell off. She ate shit. No, everything was awesome. I really enjoyed all of your guys' characters and everyone really got into it. And I was a little nervous, but that just kind of flew away after a little while. Yeah. I mean, a little nervous about, I was worried that my descriptions weren't good enough at a couple of times, but I felt like it, at the very least, painted the scene, and that's what matters. Yeah. That's all I got. Favorite moment? That's hard. It's really hard. Probably the meeting with Simon and the Coterie. I thought that was really cool dynamic. I felt the tension because Simon wasn't really taken as seriously as he should have been in the Hunter game that he was playing in, because he'd be quoting he got kind of fucked in that game. So seeing him like playing the man with nothing else to lose was really cool. I enjoyed that. And then that very, like, for Simon, this is like a matter of life and death. And then you guys are just like, oh, we got another job from the prince. Fuck. Shit, here we go. Like, this fucking sucks. And in the meantime, Simon's just like, no, this is happening. And I just like that kind of level of intensity was really good. It really grounded the session, I think. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Yeah, no one gets any XP this time around.
Fair.
So be it.
Yeah. But on that note, I have a lot of shit to do. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Chat with you guys. Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna hit you guys up later.
Okay.
Stay safe. Love you all. Party on. See you Tuesday.
Peace.
Mwah.